It's Dominic?
I know, but check your task manager and see if there's anything in particular that's messing it up. Like, ugh. Like, do at least something to see what's going wrong, at the very least.
Do you guys like him?
Yeah.
He proposes no solutions whatsoever.
What do
He
you
just
mean,
yells
no
at me.
solutions?
You gotta do something. Have control over whether or not your game thing crashes. Oh boy.
God damn you. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna close out most of these, except for EDS.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening in that camera?
I'm washing my hands because I just touched some outside birds.
Outside birds.
Ew! That's
Also, this is
disgusting!
Tiger.
You touched an animal? Holy fuck! Dude, that cat looks like he's gonna kill someone. He's like...
He's probably going to.
Probably.
Honestly, she's very sweet, but she's terrified.
Okay, so I think everything is okay. Cameron's thing is still good. We're just gonna have to go ahead. Also, hi everybody. Cameron, you also haven't set up a token for the party. Oh wait.
Put my camera feed on the stream.
There we go. I cannot.
Look, fat. Look.
Okay, hold on. Here. Hang on. Oh my god. My mouse disappeared every time. Okay, here we go. Cat.
Why
He is fat.
this law?
Look how fucking wide he is.
Fat cat. Fat.
What the fuck?
Cameron has squished poor Vault Boy.
I didn't mean
Impressed.
to.
All right, now we're getting feet. Hang on, I gotta change. God damn it! Give me my mouse for fuck's sake. Okay, get Cameron back.
What are you doing, Alex?
What do you mean?
Not playing Fallout. That's what he's not playing. That's what he's doing.
I thought, do we not still have the 10-minute bullshit period?
I guess that we can have a 10-minute bullshit period still, but
so I'm in a situation.
Why are you in a situation?
What
I quite literally can't see. See, I don't have enough like window space to see.
Intro is gone. Ruh-roh.
Okay, here we go.
Boy, I'm in trouble.
Cameron has already messed everything up. Cameron has already.
Hey, stop! Don't do
bungled
that.
it.
Don't oust me. Fuck you.
I'm ousting you.
Live in front of all these people.
Live in front of everyone. Oh yeah, that's right. Doug hasn't had a chance to see the new overlay, has he?
Now I'm looking at it. It looks cool.
It looks.
So
also, I can't. God damn it! You can't see the spot where we currently are because of the way that this is cut. God damn it! I didn't think this over.
Alex?
Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot.
Turn it off.
Pony up.
That
reminded me.
I will fucking kick you from this call.
Oh my
I
god!
I will kill Azalea. I will game end her in the introduction if you don't turn that off. I have the power.
Oh wait, I spelled titties wrong.
No.
What were you gonna? Here's the thing. Nobody
Dominic,
can.
turn your camera off. Turn his camera off.
I know, that's the only reason I'm doing this. If we were actually fucking streaming, I wouldn't be looking up porn, dumbass.
Oh god.
I'm not a fucking dumbass.
Everything is falling apart around me. There goes Cameron again, which means that Alex's camera, thankfully, was not on the screen at that moment.
Oh god. God.
God, we are. Everything is fucked.
Everything's not awesome. Everything's not cool when you're part of the team.
So Discord is crashing
consistently, and you need to figure out
Discord,
why.
That time, Discord literally crashed the second I went,
And you risked it again?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me, as eat. Yeah.
Well, currently I am dead.
We've killed
I just thought of something that might be worse than,
Also, Doug, can you drag your token out?
Hold on,
well,
give me
no,
a
we'll have to
s-
test that. We'll have to test that later because there's no
I
point. in
don't think
dragging
I
your
can right now. We're on the overworld map
token. Okay.
right now.
Just
Well, you
wanted
can
to-
still drag it out just to test it. See, watch. I can do what I did. I can do what I did yesterday.
No,
I can do it.
No,
I mean,
Dominic, no.
I mean,
Bad Dominic.
I don't know how I drag token out.
You just click on Jack Winter in the journal and drag it.
Oh, okay.
So I still feel like there's so much forehead on this icon.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, I mentioned it yesterday, and you said, "Oh no."
I mean, yeah, it's what they all look like, except for Doug's, because he has the hairstyle that looks like.
Maybe I don't want it to look like that. Maybe there's a
Hey,
reason
guess
that I
what?
think
I'm
it's like
all head. That's all. My character is all head, so count your blessings.
that. You don't have a headline to be
so-
receded.
I'm gonna grab you with my little grabber hand, like whoever it is in the meme grabs Sasuke. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm back on my computer now.
Imagine your Fallout character pitting you against a
Oh.
wall and slowly fucking you.
This game has already turned into a disaster.
Cameron, this has been a disaster from moment one. I'm just keeping things rolling into disaster territory.
Okay, I'm gonna do something.
Also, everybody say hello to Vault Bold. He's down in the bottom right.
Fuck Bold.
Vault Bold is doing his best over there, man. He's trying to tell
Fuck
you everything's
him.
gonna be okay.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Okay.
I don't mind if people want to fuck him. That's more viewership.
Fuck you.
If I can get people to come to this stream specifically because they think Vault Bold, I guess, is hot, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the viewership where I can get it. So, you out there watching, if you would like to sexually assault... Oh god, I can't say that. That's
I
terrible.
wanted
Calm down. Jesus fuck.
I didn't even think about what left my mouth. Alright, look.
I don't know why I'm
Sexualize.
Of a
That
fucking
was the word I
video
meant.
I saw ages ago. There was like some bendy animation or whatever, and it was like, "Oh, great ink demon! Oh, great ink demon!" I don't remember what Bendy said, but then like Boris goes, "Turn left at the nearest intersection," and then the guy voicing Bendy goes, "Boris, shut up!" It's way funnier. In
What the
full
fuck?
video, but.
How does that have any relevance? I'm just
It
curious
doesn't.
about that. Okay, well, what the fuck?
I'm not allowed to talk about things I found funny.
I just think it was
Sorry.
kind of a whiplash effect for me talking about sexualizing my very, very low poly Cobalt Vault Boy to Bendy and the
Okay,
Ink
well,
Machine.
apparently you weren't listening to what I was saying because
I
I literally
was.
just said something. Well, apparently not, because I said something that I out loud said reminded me of that video.
Oh, well, I
But
don't
go
know,
ahead,
man.
don't listen to me ever.
What the fuck do you
Fine.
mean? I have to listen to you. I'm here playing this game with you.
That doesn't mean
Cameron is
you
dead.
can hear me.
Cameron's
You can
dead
hear
inside.
me, it
This
doesn't mean
man?
you listen to me.
This man up here,
No,
he's dead. He is dead inside.
Let's see if I can find the video.
Quick,
Oh,
Cameron,
yeah.
point at Jack.
Well, why me?
Why are you I was gonna say, why are you pointing up? No, that's me, dumbass. Rip Cameron. Cameron does not remember the layout. He does not.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, so then why are you pointing at me?
I'm not trying to.
Well,
Confusing. Okay.
I could just point at you. Watch, I'll point at Jack. He's that way. He's all the way over there past Azalea.
That
Duh.
way.
Dominic,
pointing
your
at him
camera's
now?
not on.
My camera is on. On the
Not
stream.
I'm pointing at.
Discord.
On Discord, no. Oh, are you
Am I
pointing
pointing
at
at
him on? Yes, now you are.
Am I pointing
Were
at
you
Jack?
pointing it on Discord? Because I don't have the camera on Discord to try to save internet space. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. I mean, it's been enough bullshit hours. I think, right? It's been 10 minutes.
Technically it's only 6:09.
Yeah, okay. All right. You want one more minute? All right, you have
Okay.
1 minute. I need the entirety
Extend
of
now!
Earn It. Hi, Cameron. Why don't you start us off? Hi, everybody
So,
who's here.
I'm gonna
Welcome
start-
to Fallout D&D.
Hey, that's my job.
God
You
damn.
bitch.
To be fair, I did just say that, and then I broke my own rule.
Greetings, viewers of all ages. Welcome to Fallout New York.
Nah, fuck them.
My campaign that I created in the Fallout universe using our own Fallout system. This is
Yeah.
not the official Fallout system. This is one Dominic and I have been writing
There's an official
for a
one?
long time.
Yes, there
I
is
don't
now an
like it,
official
personally.
Fallout TTRPG, and apparently it's poo-poo garbage. I haven't played it, so I can't say for sure, but I've heard people say it's poo-poo. If it's... Tell us if it's poo-poo, if it's not, but, like, I mean... It could be.
Okay.
Could be garbage.
So, right now, I have some things I need to say about the party right now. One more time, I'd like everybody to introduce their characters. One more time.
No.
There.
All right, banned. Banned. Banned.
Have fun with only 2 players, loser.
It's okay. You have the iBot with an explosives complex and a drifter personality. We're good. That leads us into hi. I'm playing Eden. ED-GN. He is an iBot. He was fixed up by Ghoul up in the Crown Wasteland, aka up in the northwest, but not quite as far west as. God, I'm feeling like terrible. Anyway, all you have to know is that he's an iBot
What state,
and
dumbass?
Montana.
There you go.
Because I'm just that self-centered. But yeah, essentially he's just an iBot, and he goes around and he's cataloging stuff, and he's got a little personality of a drifter, though it's kind of hard to tell unless you can speak robot, because he's got a lot of beeps and boops going on. Because he's a lonesome iBot, he's got no voice or face, and he wanders place to place. Anyway, that's Eden. That's just the easier way to say him. You can call him Edgin. But, you know. Oh, yeah, and that stands for iBot Durafring Great Northern. So there you go.
Hold on. I need to fix something.
Of course you do.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry, that was really mean. I didn't mean it to be that mean.
The fuck? Sorry.
I have a feeling this is going to
I
be
need
a
to stop looking
reoccurring
at
theme.
No.
Okay. Going in descending order from the actual display. Alex, you go next.
Oh god, I'm not good at this.
Get good, loser.
Well, get good at it. Fucking.
Okay. I am playing Azalea, who is a synth, who's formerly a Miss Nanny. However, yeah. Sorry. My brain has stopped functioning. Miss Nanny, who was unbeknownst, or that's not the right term, but like unknown to her why it happened. She was activated in, Miss Nanny, Mr. Tandy, whatever production facility, and because she wasn't moving for several hundred, or not several hundred, like a couple hundred years, power supply didn't last all that long. So eventually she, dies technically, and then wakes up in the body of a synth. Yeah.
All right.
I told you
And-
I'm not good at this.
Also, she's a veterinarian, Miss Nanny. That was the,
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I told you I'm not good at this.
It's fine. Don't worry
Amnesia.
about it.
I'm not-
Alright?
I'm not good. I mean, yeah, I have been playing a lot of Amnesia lately. Maybe.
Oh
maybe
my
I'm-
god. I regret having ever said that word.
But yes, I think that is all of the important information.
Then, Doug.
Coming out all the way from California, former NCR trooper. I should mention it is Jack Winters. Just a man trying to make it out in the wasteland and do what he can to help out.
Hailing all the way from California. That's what I thought.
MMA fighter.
I heard that all in the MMA
Hailing
style.
all the way from California, it's Jack Winter.
I'm trying to go for like the
Coming
like
in
a
with the steel chair.
I'm trying my best to go like a deep gruff cowboy thing. I don't know how well I'll be able to do it throughout the thing, but I'm trying my best to do like a deep gruff voice.
Like
Drifter
don't worry
beeping.
about it. Drifter beeping.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dominic, you should have set up a button on like a soundboard to just be a singular beep and just learn Morse code.
Here's the thing, right? I tried to do that, actually. When we first played this game, I tried to set up a soundboard with a bunch of, like, iBot sounds and Eddie sounds and other beeps and boops, but I could not get it to work. Every time I do it, I was the only one who could hear it, and so now you just get to be here with me. Also, it might be...
Fine.
It would be really funny to see where this goes. I forget, what charisma does everyone have? Because I've got a charisma of 6.
9.
Hell yeah. Okay, so...
Bring in my Pip-Boy real quick.
The Pip-Boy 4144, courtesy of Vault Tech. And if you know what 4144 means, tell you what, the first person to type what 4144 means and be right in the chat gets a cookie. I'll mail you a cookie. And not the players, because you guys already know.
My charisma is a whopping 5.
Nice. So, thankfully, the iBot doesn't have to be the face, because he doesn't have one, and the veterinarian can be the face.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm just doing as much adjusting as I can. How does my audio sound to you guys?
Your audio sounds pretty good.
A little
Okay.
bit
Sound
muffled,
pretty
but
good, partner.
good.
A little bit what?
Oh, never mind. It's fixed
Oh.
now.
Okay.
Wait, now it's back. It keeps going from muffled.
It's
to being
because he's-
clear, and then...
It's because
This
he's
is-
using his high-quality studio microphone, and it only gets clear when he gets right up like this.
It's designed for me to. So you see how it's in my face on the screen. If I don't have it in my face, it doesn't function very well.
You would do
So-
better for things if you're not gonna do that. Like maybe set up your Blue Yeti again, or maybe Discord calls
I want to
specifically.
try with this for a while because
Yeah.
spent a lot of money on this microphone. I want to use it for
It
as
seems
much
like
as I
it- right,
can.
It seems like at very specific angles it sounds like crystal clear, but like right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
while you're talking, it sounds muffled still.
By the way, anybody needs
Oh.
voices.
To
If
me.
anybody
It's not
needs
like-
voices
it's
for
not
their
like-
thing, Cameron's a voice
It's not
actor.
like-
He's
I am a
professional
voice
voice
actor.
actor now. He's actually a
I can
professional.
Call myself, yeah, I can actually call myself a professional now since I've actually gotten work. So
What was the name of the podcast you did
Oh.
work for?
I would love to shill for them because they are
awesome over there. Please, if you like Fallout related content, go check out the Modus Files on YouTube. They are an Enclave like podcast, and it is super good. I've been listening to it.
Are you
for a
getting
while.
royalties, Cameron?
No,
No,
but
I'm
he
not.
was typecast as a
I
4-year-old boy.
Yeah, it's a completely non-profit thing, so I didn't get paid for it, which is totally fine. I had a blast working with them, and they're all super nice over there. Go show them some support.
Cringe
That
volunteer
just-
work. Sorry.
But-
Imagine working with no profit incentive.
Anyway, I'd like to start off by informing everybody of your travels so far to the Empire Wasteland. It's just going to be some background before the game officially begins. So,
Beautiful.
as it stands, you, the party, have been traveling through the wasteland with a small caravan. This caravan consists of 4 people, and you've been getting along with these 4 people fairly well. They've allowed you to wander with them to the Empire Wasteland for no extra cost at all, and they even offered to feed you all. This group consisted of Jenny, the owner of the caravan, her brother Jonathan, and the 2 guards, Kyle and Frankie. Now, you've been traveling with them for a few weeks. You've been getting along, telling each other stories, telling jokes, hunting, fighting
Beeping.
whatever comes their ways, beeping, of course, all the way to the Empire Wasteland. And it is here where the story shall begin. As I rolled for it earlier. Nobody saw me roll for it, but I rolled. I want you, Jack. You feel a weight on you. As if something is on top of you, but you can't quite tell. Everything is pitch black. You feel something covering your face. It feels like a piece of cloth. But you feel a breeze coming in and hitting your nose. Your arms, you can feel, are sticking straight up in the air. What do you do?
God. God. Already in the thick of things, I see. I'm guessing I don't have my weapons on hand right now.
No. You feel like you are completely buried in something.
Buried in something.
Cameron, quickly remind me what the name of the caravan was again?
Hold on, I have it listed here somewhere.
Who is Morse coding?
I'm hearing Morse code.
Is the person that...
Yeah, it would probably be Alex.
Yeah.
The one who didn't answer. And so what was the caravan?
So I have it written here that it was a caravan that didn't quite have a name yet. They were planning on starting their own caravan business in the Empire Wasteland.
Okay. Beautiful.
So it doesn't... So my arms are up.
You can feel that your arms are straight up, like you can feel that your arms are up in the air. You feel as though that you're flat on... I forgot to mention, you feel like you're flat on your back. You have a cloth over your head, but you feel a breeze hitting your nose, and you can breathe just fine. But you feel also a pressure on each part of your body.
I guess I'll try to struggle if I can and see what happens.
As you struggle, you feel that things around you begin to loosen. You eventually know this consistency to be dirt. And you begin to struggle and loosen, and do you try to crawl upwards?
Yeah, I guess wherever feels like that, it's like, okay, whatever feels right or so, or feels like it would help me, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll dig. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go up.
Are we gonna be looking for a guy named Benny?
You eventually, as you crawl, you feel your fingertips burst through the dirt.
And we're looking for a guy named Doug.
And you can feel the cold air brushing against your fingertips, and eventually you manage to get yourself out. Although the cloth still covering your face, you still cannot see.
And I move my arms freely.
Yes, you are out of the dirt at this point.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to take out the cloth then, get that off of me.
Okay, so as you remove the cloth, you notice that there is a long tube attached to the cloth near where the mouth would be. This tube looked like it extended all the way to the surface of the dirt.
Whoa.
Suspicious. Let me... that's suspicious. Jack's just kind of thinking about that and processing that information.
Okay, as you also notice, you are still in your clothes. Nothing has been removed from you, although you are missing your weapons and anything that you were carrying when you got here. All you have is the clothes on your back. And as you look around, you notice, dangling from a tree, is a familiar robot that's been attached to barbed wire, dangling from the upper tree.
Damn, we got fucked up.
Am I conscious or am I deactivated?
So there's one thing
I guess you are deactivated. Right?
Okay. Sweet electric sheep.
Just imagine
I guess I got one question in terms of equipment. Would I actually have an actual pit point on me, or
no?
Is that not okay? Okay. Well, then I guess Jack will just before he helps with the iBot, he just will check himself over. Look around, make sure everything's fine, and everything else.
You have no wounds, although you feel a bit tired.
Okay, well, once he assesses himself, make sure he's fine, he'll help out the iBot, try to get the iBot out of his predicament.
Okay. You walk over to the tree, and you manage to untangle the iBot. And, of course, before the iBot hits the ground, you're able to catch it, so it doesn't fall and take damage. You see that there is an activation button on the side of the iBot.
I'll activate the iBot.
Okay, as you press the button, the iBot begins to turn on, and Eden begins to float.
with as it kind of like goes through his startup beeps and sequences. It takes him a few seconds, but once he is actually like up, he just kind of like suddenly starts wheeling around. You can see like the sensor on the top of his head is going wild, and then he picks up on Jack being there, and it seems like calm, relatively speaking. And
You also managed to pick up, using your sensors, another tube sticking out of the ground on the opposite side of the tree.
oh. Really quick, just for the assistance, Eden reaches out with his little grabby claw and goes to shake Jack's hand, as he knows that's a very that's at least some way to show some thanks. I will also check and root around in my insides afterwards to check and make sure that I don't have anything wrong, or perhaps if I'm missing anything.
Gotta get like a can of air in there. Like...
And while he's doing a self-diagnostic, I'll just simply tell him, whenever you get done checking yourself over, we gotta look for the others.
Yeah. There is an affirmative beep, and once he's done rooting through his compartment for objects, he moves over to the tube that he saw, and just kind of like prods at the ground a little bit, and then, if possible, uses his arm to start like digging the dirt loose.
The dirt is incredibly loose, and as you continue to dig, you see a human hand sticking out of the dirt. Now, before, Azalea, now you have regained consciousness and feel the cold air on your right hand, and you can also feel the dirt being loosened on top of you. You also cannot see.
I'm assuming, given the cold open here, that I have no recollection of how this may have occurred.
No.
At the moment. Okay.
The last thing... Sorry, I want to mention, because, of course, I'm an idiot. Mm-hmm. The only thing you guys remember right now is entering the Empire Wasteland with the caravan you were traveling with, and then waking up here.
Okay. Well, then I guess I would say feeling the dirt actively shifting above me and knowing that I can feel air, just gonna start like kind of haphazardly trying to push the dirt off. Since I mean, with one hand already free, if it's loose, it'd probably be more effective to try and just push the loose dirt up and away.
Okay, you start to do so, and the dirt begins to move aside. Jack and Eden, you both notice your friend Azalea, her head comes out of the ground, still covered in that cloth, the tube. What is the word? Protruding? Yeah, that's it. Protruding from her face.
If possible, yeah, Eden will help remove the cloth once the head is free of the dirt, just so that she doesn't have to do it herself.
You take a breath, and the robot equivalent of a breath of calm, knowing that your friend is still alive.
Oh, me? Or were you? Okay, never mind. I'm terrible.
Okay.
I'm realizing thinking now that I don't know as much about synths as I probably should before playing a synth. Do synths need to breathe?
Yes. They also need to eat, sleep, and probably shit. But then again, I don't know. That's not described in the games.
They are basically identical to a human.
As close as you can get. At least the Gen 3 synths are.
Right. Yeah.
Their favorite Pokemon games are Ruby and Sapphire.
Haha.
You're welcome.
But also, as in Jack's case, the only thing you have on you are the clothes on your back.
So, well, I guess the lab coat probably was already plenty dirty. I don't imagine you're walking around with a pristine white lab coat in the fucking wasteland.
True.
I was gonna make a comment about being covered in dirt, but it's probably long past then that that's a concern.
They got fucking dirt on my fur collar, and I'm pissed about that.
Oh, I gotta remember, Cameron. Originally, the iBot could be understood by people with robotics expert and somebody proficient in academics. Are we still keeping that, or is it just robotics expert?
We're going to say that robotics expert for NPCs, and just for the convenience of everything, I'd like to say that the party can at least, for the most part, understand you because they've been traveling with you. So
I am proficient in academics, so would I have like a more thorough understanding of beeps and boops?
Yes,
I would say yes.
Well,
The jacket sounds like caveman. You can understand it like a caveman level understanding of English, but
Me eating like whiskey. Oh, can't drink whiskey. Smoke around campfire.
Exhaust man.
Jack is gonna.
Actually, I guess it wouldn't.
While they're all getting their bearings, Jack is gonna take a look around the area and just see if he can spot anything else or something that might be suspicious as well.
Okay, so as you look around the area, you see a hole in the tree that you were buried near. A hollow piece of it.
I guess I'll check the hollow tree.
Okay, on the inside of the tree, you find a small bag and a note attached to the bag.
I'll read the note.
Okay. The note, do you want to read it out loud or just to yourself?
Of course out loud, because so they can also hear it. So
okay. It reads, "I am so sorry for this. I saved who I could. It seems it was only you three. If you wish to find me, head to Chinatown in Manhattan. Find the 1145, and in the speaker state liberty and justice for all. Only do so if you wish to make a difference. First, head to Pleasant Skies. Get your bearings again. I saved what I could for you."
Okay, hold on. Liberty and justice for all, you said.
Considering... Oh, shit, I never made a note sheet for this. God damn it, I knew I was forgetting something.
I'm gonna put the notes in my Pip-Boy.
I'm assuming we were buried with the air... Can I help you, Damien? Sorry. Oh, no, he's gone. Anyway. I'm assuming we were buried with air tubes by whoever helped us, but was wrapping Eden up in barbed wire and hanging him in a tree required to help him?
If you read that out loud, Eden will beep very aggressively. Essentially, it's just, that bastard.
What the fuck?
That bastard. He buried the two of you, but didn't bother to do anything nice for me. Left me in a tree, deactivated. Could at least let me be out. I would have dug my friends out in no time.
All Jack hears is that bastard, that bastard.
A sympathetic pat on the back? The
chassis.
Top? I guess
thank you kindly, ma'am.
Like where the antenna, or I guess that would be the back.
Jack will, I guess, open up the bag and see what they have left.
All right. Inside the sack, you find 6 stim packs, 3 robot repair kits, and 200 caps.
This is it?
Two.
Well,
go over that again.
God.
Stim packs, 3 robot repair kits, and 200 caps.
Jack will say that very loudly to the party to let them know that he's very not content with what they have.
As much as I can't remember what the hell happened, I mean, I feel like having our asses saved was probably payment enough.
Yeah, don't go belly aching about this. At least we have something.
The British is trying to force its way out through my vocal cords, and I am having to actively restrain it.
You're not even British!
I know! That's why I'm saying I'm having to restrain it. Like, it's just it's my natural instinct to be British.
Grab the British in your throat like Homer and just squeeze it back down.
I mean,
that's what I'm doing.
You could do French. Or Italian.
I cannot do it. Do you want to hear me do a French accent, Dominic? Do you?
I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so hold on. Really quick. I think Dusty is in the chat, and he posted the, natural one. He posted the natural one emote. But for me, it's not properly stretched out. It's squish.
No, I think I think that's probably a
Oh, is that a modifier?
Modify a single emote.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be. That might be. Either way, it was very funny to me.
Yeah, because that was the SQ at the end of it. But wait, if you'll... Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but, anyway...
Check this shit out.
Jack was saying, I don't know. I would just love to have, maybe a 9 mil or so, or some kind of protection. But I guess...
You got money, don't you? And you got 2 hands. Go ahead. Use what God gave you. and we'll be just fine.
Question: Can I understand the beeps and boops in a southern accent?
Yes.
Like, is he beeping and booping in a southern accent?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a tinge,
Yes.
there's a tinge to the beeps.
See, you understand it as a drifter voice, but he hears a caveman hillbilly.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Oh, that's amazing.
God, you fuckers.
Okay, well, I guess I will look to the iBot. Would you have any idea where the nearest settlement is?
I can tell you that right now. I can basically tell you where we're facing, but I don't know where else to go at this point. Can I survey the area maybe?
Head to Pleasant Skies, but alright.
That's what I was trying to figure out if he would have a general idea.
Eden, you begin to survey the area, and you do see what looks like a large scrap wall down the highway from you.
My friends, it looks like they might have a settlement just up that way of the old dusty trail.
Because I'm bad. You guys are next to a highway. Like,
yes.
This is not like
we were.
You guys aren't
this close to a settlement, and
it's a
buried us here.
It's a ways
If we can
down.
see it, though, if we can see it.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can't.
Like
not in major detail.
Couldn't us
like the last bean in the broth.
A couple more miles.
Like the last bean in the broth. It's gonna take a while for us to reach our end goal. You know what I mean?
No, I don't actually.
Then clearly, ma'am, you don't know how to drink coffee or chili.
It came out. Oh yeah. My God. I can't believe
perhaps it would be
fucking effort to not be British. I didn't get
it. Perhaps you definitely need to do a bit more country trekking before you, so that you stop going out for that. Poor Manny. You guys,
I don't understand your country lingo, so she doesn't understand your country lingo. I got no fucking idea what you're saying.
Hey, Cameron.
Yes.
Is there a rock on the ground?
Is there a rock? Oh yeah, there are rocks all over.
Okay. Well, Jackson's gonna grab one and be like, "Okay, this is my weapon, I guess, for now."
It'd be better to get yourself a stick, would it not? I mean, you could throw a rock, but that seems a little bit less intuitive.
What was my strength again? I've got a really high strength. I could go with the rocks.
I've got a strength of 3.
The way, you don't have to like speak in full sentences if you don't want to.
That's fine.
Want to just like describe like angry beeping or
no, that's fine. I'm speaking like this because there is someone who can understand me, and as soon as an NPC shows up, they're getting the onslaught of beeps like there's no tomorrow.
Got it.
I found if you look up Morse code translator, there's actually like the first thing that comes up lets you play the Morse code sound. If you can figure out how to make that come to your microphone,
it'll go through the stream but not the microphone, sadly. I'd have to set up a whole bunch of other shit, and to be frank, right before our 24-hour stream, I really can't be bothered to like mess around a whole bunch. Like, we're trying to make sure things are hunky-dory. Anyway, so
ahead of you lies knowing, or at least what you believe to be Pleasant Skies up ahead.
Okay, friends, I say that it's best, especially if we had to be buried, that we mosey on out of here as fast as possible so that we can get to Pleasant Skies in safety. Maybe get we could get better equipped. We got left about 200 caps. Is that about right?
True.
How much is 200 caps gonna get us in weapons?
Enough, Azalea, enough.
Well, hopefully we can also have some left over for food for me and her.
That's true. Hey, don't act like I don't need at least a few things. Wouldn't bother you to get maybe a a cleaning cloth or a little bit of extra fuel.
I mean,
come on now.
We'll get stuff for you as well. It's just that
you're low priority.
You're lucky I'm also low maintenance.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Shut up.
Dominic, can you do me a favor? I can't find the void in my docs anymore. Can you link it back to me?
Yeah, if you're typing just VOID, type v.o.i.d.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got the note sheet set up now.
Did that bring it up?
Yeah. No.
Mother Blumber.
Mother Blumper.
Mother Blumper. Okay.
Mother Blumpkin.
Here we go. All right, I'm gonna have to reset this up really quick. There we go. That's fixed. Okay, we're here. We're here and we're good. Set and set.
Wait, what?
Why?
Why?
Okay.
Why are we born in this world? Just suffer.
Oh man.
Is there something wrong with being queer?
I'm ready to mosey.
Yep, I'm ready to move on.
Now, as far as Eden's concerned, straight or queer, you're just data to be added. No, that's terrible. God,
Jesus Christ,
that's awful. I rescind this note. I rescind my previous statement.
You could have made it as you were going. Straight or queer, you're just a statistic to add to my files.
Shadow the Hedgehog sounded
I'm ending this fucking conversation.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Jack at this point's miles ahead.
Yeah, Jack's already having beers at the bar, and you guys are just over here arguing.
We were buried, and did they have to use barbed wire? That's what I don't understand.
Exactly my point. Come on, let's get going. But I'm going to have a word with this man here in Chinatown at some point about wrapping me up. What an absolute bastard move.
Okay.
And we don't have much other direction so Pleasant Skies it is.
Indeed.
Okay. As you all approach the town, you notice that there is a large downed cargo plane sticking out of the wall. On top of this cargo plane look to be large turrets. And as you walk by, the turrets begin to point at you, yet they don't fire.
I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu.
Hey now. There's no sense in dredging up the past. Best save your shovel for something more apt.
I feel like I've been in this place before. I feel like I've been in this place before.
Eden is going to look up at the turrets, and he's going to say, "Stand down, gentlemen. We hold you no harm. We're just visitors."
The turrets do not stop pointing at you.
Like look around to see if there's anybody watching. Or wait, no, we're just at the wall, right? Not the entrance.
You're at the back wall. You do not see an entrance.
Okay, right. So then, still going to put our hands up and just like slowly start creeping whichever direction seems like would be the closest to the entrance of this place.
Damn turrets.
Jack just walks casually, not minding too much. He's kind of used to this at this point.
You get used to it, by the way. Turrets are always rude, like angry heifers.
Yeah. They don't discriminate.
Don't grab that bull by the horns, or you're going to end up with some holes.
Just afraid that if my hands go anywhere near my waist, I'm going to, be full of holes.
Well, as you guys make your way around the wall, you do manage to find an entrance, a large gate. Within the very center of the gate, moving under, you notice kind of an indent in the ground, like a crash trail. And you see a man sitting atop the wall with a sniper rifle pointing directly at you. You there! State your business!
Introductory beeping.
He continues to point the rifle at you, but he looks very confused.
We are wanderers.
Just crawled up out of the dirt. About how far back was our grave site?
About 12 miles, I think.
12 miles.
A dozen miles that way. Found a note that told us to come here.
Ah. All right. He puts his weapon down. He says, "Another one. Got it." And he presses a
Another.
button next to him, and the gate starts to open. All right. Well, if you need supplies, head over to Samantha. She's in the big plane.
This has happened before?
Thankful
Many,
beeping.
many times. He sits
Huh.
back down in his chair, and he seems to pull out a magazine, yet you can't quite tell what the magazine is.
I would like to try and see what the magazine is.
That's
Roll me
concerning.
perception.
Okay. So that would be going on my skills here. Yeah. All right. So
My perception is 2.
12. God damn it.
Eden, you notice that is a Grognak the Barbarian, Volume 7.
There is
Okay.
a slew of beeping that happens from beneath him as he goes in, and you guys just hear. Now that's a really good issue right there. You make sure to treat that one with care. It's a rare one.
Can you stop that incessant beeping, please? And he goes back to reading. I'm
Trying to read here.
Everyone's a critic.
I have several different questions already.
Okay,
I
you
got
guys
99
have now
questions.
entered the town of Pleasant Skies. Now, I don't have Doug's token down there real quick. I can move that, though.
You gotta add it in.
Google.
Gabagool. Gabagool.
Now
I
this
haven't
is something
edited-
worth it for the
edited-
archives, though.
Uh-oh. It's
Doug, how
blurry.
much health do you have?
Hold on. Let me go to my status real quick. Status.
This map is definitely better than the last one.
Thank you.
Well, currently it says 0 on my thing, but it's 35.
I think I still have the old one.
And then,
Probably.
and then your AP.
Oh, hey Cameron, if
Um,
you want something, by the way, I'm the only one who can see my like stuff. If you want everybody to be able to see all of the party's HP, there is a tick box in the thing that lets you turn it on that you can see.
Huh.
the action points is 59.
The Roll20 chat has image embedding.
That's pretty sick. I didn't even know that.
Cool. Anybody who wants to know, they, like I said before, they have played a little bit of this campaign before we decided to stream it. That was the old map before Dominic gave me a, rundown of how Dungeon Fog
Quite
works.
both literally and figuratively, considering this map, a crash course.
Yep.
Get it?
And so I just want to point out to everybody watching, this literally would not be possible without Dominic. He was the one that helped me figure out Dungeon Fog. He helped me figure out Roll20 in order for this to happen on time. So thank you, Dominic, for helping me with that stuff.
I'm gonna refresh because
I know I'm very hopeless.
Yeah, same here.
It might just be like an internet thing. It's a pretty big map, so it tends to take a while if you have poor internet, but don't forget too that the tokens are at the bottom. I really wish Roll20 would center around like player tokens. But regardless.
You guys have entered the town, and ahead of you, as the gate opens, you notice a long scrap bridge over a deep crevasse. Not necessarily one that would be big enough that you would fall into and die, per se, but it is pretty noticeably deep. You'd feel like you would get pretty hurt if you fell down there. But on the bottom of this crevice, there's water, as if groundwater had been bursting up into this long trail. And you also notice lots of scrap buildings to your left and right, all the way up to the scrap bridge leading inside this large cargo plane.
It's crevasse water, not groundwater.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Crevasse. Sorry. Okay. I believe the note specifically mentioned to go to Samantha's place, right? Or am I pulling that on my ass?
I believe the guy out front, he said that we should be heading to Samantha's place in the crashed plane.
Okay. Well, apparently, I'm dumb. Okay. I thought I was mixing it up with thinking, because I already knew the name of the place, but I was mixing it up in a completely different way, so... Let's.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I'm
Confusion,
sorry.
baby.
I'm fucking stupid.
All right, so you guys are going to choose to head to the plane?
That's correct.
If that's
As
where
you-
we were directed to get supplies, considering we are supply-less.
As you wander down this scrap bridge, the clanging of the metal beneath your feet, you notice people looking at you as you pass by. All of them looked very confused, but also
So are we.
not they don't really look like they're going to mind at all. They look at you, look a bit confused, and then go back to their business as you wander down this bridge. And eventually, reaching the large entrance to the cargo hold of this plane, you see a large, sorry, my brain just died. A large sentry bot, painted
All
a
right.
very nice, pleasant blue with cloud patterns all over him.
Greetings, fine sir.
Right, token.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Greetings. What?
I can't move my token.
Yeah,
can't?
and average.
Uh-oh.
You have to go in and set it so that they can
If I drag a new one on, I can
whoops.
move it. So you can just delete that one.
No,
or
my
not.
bad. No, I fixed them.
It might actually be better to delete it. Did you set it to say that the tokens represent that character? Because they won't be able to move it if they don't.
I'm pretty sure I did, but they can move it now, so we'll fix it later.
Okay.
Anyway.
I
you
know
guys
I
make it
probably shouldn't have to ask, sir, but this would happen to be Samantha's store, correct?
Welcome to Samantha's Military Emporium. Please advise, any attempt to steal will result in lethal force.
You're a pretty big fella, partner. I don't imagine that would be a very good idea.
He doesn't say anything back. He just stands there and looks at you.
Those military types are always like this, but I respect them anyway. God bless you, sir.
As I gently nudge the eyebrow, must have left his. The British is coming. Sorry, must have left his personality module at home, huh?
Now don't give the man too much trouble, all right? Some of us are just built different.
Damn right.
I knew you'd find that one funny.
I
I'll follow Jack in.
Twice. Well, I guess technically I was only built different once.
God damn it, you fuckers are going I'm going to kill all of you. Violently.
I'm gonna kill all of you, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have a token for her yet, so I'm going
Idiot.
to...
You can just use a generic one.
I don't
Moron.
have a generic one, but so there isn't going to be one, but she's standing here.
Make her a
just
rad
FYI.
roach.
You could make her a
No.
red roach.
Anyway, you guys enter the plane and you see all around you, lined on these shelves, hugely advanced weapons, from missile launchers to assault rifles to submachine guns to high-end pistols, laser weapons, plasma weapons, covering the walls of this cargo plane. And as you approach the front counter, you see 2 sets of T-45 power armor sitting on each side of the desk. And approaching, you see a woman with large poofy hair, wearing green jumpsuit with navy overalls, standing behind the counter.
So
We get a lot of Brotherhood crashes around here.
She looks at you. Ah, no, I just found all this stuff. Anyway, welcome to Samantha's Military Emporium. How can I help you?
Right.
I guess it's not what I need right now, but I'm just out of curiosity after seeing all this stuff. Would you have to have any riot gear? Just curious.
that's quite the. Do you have the money for that?
I don't know. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm just curious.
I don't think that 200 caps is going to get you right.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm curious for later.
She looks to you and says, "Of course, we've got all sorts of that kind of stuff in the back. I can show you." She turns around and she pulls out a big box and she opens it, and on the inside, she's guessing what you're looking for, and you see a set of elite riot gear sitting in the box.
I was always envious of the veterans getting these kind of armor. One day it'll be mine, but not today.
Well, all right. She closes the box up and puts it back under her counter, and she looks to you. You guys look like you've been through some shit.
Yeah, we got jumped by something.
Buried, hung, and strung, as it were.
Last I remember, me and him were buried under the dirt, and he was strung up in a tree.
So he managed to get to you, huh?
I just want to say really quick. I have made a determination. I'm going to try to do a Russian accent.
Oh boy.
Try.
Okay.
Because apparently just doing English is going to get infected by Britain.
That might help you get away from the British.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Oh my god, you guys! I swear to God.
I'm serious. Like, I'm not doing it to be funny. It just happens. This is what I get for watching so many fucking British people on YouTube.
God damn it.
So
gave us.
So you'll want his rescuees, I say.
Is?
Okay. His, hers, what's going on, if you know something.
Now, I would like to mention, did you three happen to come through here with a caravan of sorts?
That's right.
Yeah.
That would be the case, yes.
Well, I hate to tell you, but your caravan is most likely dead and buried.
Well, I believe we gathered that much from the note that we found. I believe it said we were the only ones who survived.
Yep, you are definitely one of his. See, there's a man in a group of raiders that occupy Manhattan that carries out attacks every once in a while on this area. And it seems like there's someone on the inside that continues to save people. But that's all we know. We've had folk like you come through here. They all manage to just gather what they can and head straight back west. Now, I don't blame them. But you three seem different. I don't know. But anyway.
I don't have the luxury of heading back west, ma'am, but I appreciate the sentiment at the very least.
Well, everybody she looks to you and says, everybody has their reasons for sticking around where they are.
Are you able to understand me at the same rate as this wild-haired fine lady over here?
Yes, I can. If I couldn't understand you, how would I be able to understand the other robots in my charge?
I suppose that's true.
What was that you called me?
A fine lady.
Right, let's go with that.
I'm trying. Well, I apologize. I was trying to be respectful, and I suppose that
I'm talking about the crazy hair.
Oh, wild hair. Oh, wild-haired. Well, yes, your hair is kind of wild, is it not? I feel like it accentuates your personality.
You don't say that.
Well, I'm not saying it. I'm beeping it.
Well,
I just came up with a good way to
describe
this. Hold on, guys. I want to say this. I need to say this really quick. I just thought of a really good way to describe what I intend for Samantha to look like. Do you guys remember the normal type gym leader from Pokemon Black and White?
Yes.
No.
Lenora.
She looks like Lenora, but wearing navy overalls and a green jumpsuit.
Wait, actually, I think I might. She's the one in the library, right?
Yes. That was kind of the aesthetic I had going for her.
Okay, yeah, her. Yeah, I remember her.
But yeah, so that's a better description for her. Anyway, what were you saying?
Jack in here.
I was assaulting the iBot because.
All Jack heard from the iBot was crazy hair lady.
Now that's a crazy hair lady.
As you two bicker, she goes, ahem. Now, are you going to stand in front of this counter and continue to argue and taking up my precious time, or are you looking for something in particular?
I guess I would like. I would need personally a rifle of some kind, maybe a varmint rifle for now, because I also need to try to get some food to get by.
There's nothing in particular, but something is better than nothing.
Ain't that the
Oh,
truth?
apparently, like,
Okay.
just pats down her sides. Fucking obviously complete nothing here. not a
She-
cap, not a fucking pistol, none.
So Jack, she points over to a wall on the west side of the plane and says, "Over there, you can find a shelf of our lower end rifles. You can find a couple varmint rifles over there."
Thank you.
And
Miss
she looks-
Samantha, you wouldn't happen to have any holotapes on hand? I realized that all of mine got stolen when I got, well, as it were. I like to compile things, so having a holodisc or tape or two would be very nice.
Unfortunately, I don't carry holotapes, but you could always
Shoot.
try the robotics center down the road.
Ah, I will definitely do that. Thank you. You happen to have? I assume you have small caliber arms.
Of course I do.
I might need to get myself a 6-shooter just to get by. Thank you very much.
She looks to you and then looks towards you, Azalea. And now, what can I get you?
Well, for me, I tend towards the God, my brain fucking just stopped working there for a second. Sorry. I tend more towards shotguns and the like.
Ah, guessing you're not looking for anything too fancy. She snickers as she looks. She looks towards a combat shotgun.
Too fancy right now.
Well, all right. Here, she reaches under her counter and she pulls out. I have this here sawed-off shotgun that's been sold to me by a Wastelander a couple days back.
All right. How much is it?
She looks at it. Well, its condition ain't the best, so I'll sell it to you for 50 caps.
Well, considering I'm not the one holding the money right now, I'll have to wait till our friend is done shopping and see if the math adds up.
Jack hearing this, well, if that's what you want, you can get it.
I
We
can't
got-
exactly pay the woman right now, can I?
We have 200. Yes. Would it
Yeah.
kill our pocketbooks to pick me up a 32 pistol?
I mean, technically, it's not our pocketbooks, but
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with whatever. Just
hold on, I gotta go close my door. Somebody's
Just-
vacuuming.
It's okay.
like I said, as long as we have enough for food at the end, that's all I care about. Or food and supplies for us.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that reminds me, Miss Samantha, was it? You wouldn't happen to have any waste or spare oil lying around, would you? Just to help keep me in tip-top shape.
She looks to you and she smiles. And just because I love robots so much, I have a set of oil cans down to the left here. Or my right, so to speak. Your left, my right, who cares? Down there, under the wing, you'll see a series of oil cans and barrels that I keep around to keep my robots all spick and span. You can go and help yourself.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, ma'am. I really appreciate it. As I'm searching around, by the way, I want to take a look around to see if there's anything special or unique hanging around.
So, searching, you're looking for something unique?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Just anything that looks special. Also, just so that we have the math up, a 32. How much is the 32 pistol gonna be, Cameron?
32 pistol is 40 caps.
Would that be all right with everybody else? I'm happy to go punching people with my arm.
What's Doug
That-
getting?
That's fine. That is totally fine. 42
Because I
caps. That
think-
is not.
Well, I guess we probably need to save some for like buying ammo too.
That's true.
Like I think we'll be good if I mean we'll see if she'll give us a generous amount to start off with also.
And don't be assuming. She does seem very nice though.
Giving us any would be a generous amount, I'd say.
Indeed.
It's
So
yeah.
I'll pick out a decent looking 32 pistol.
By the way, the AK-47 is listed twice in the Void database.
Yeah, because it should be both of the.
You pulled an AK-47?
Like I said, most of them should
Well,
have both
you're
both things.
You're looking, Dom, for a unique item.
Just seeing if there's anything
Well-
unique lying around.
The first thing that stands out to you is sitting in a display case right behind Samantha.
Oh?
You see a large anti-material rifle with a green coat over its metals and a beautiful wood stock with a gold-plated glass for the scope and a fiery pattern on the front of the scope.
Wow. Now that's a very nice looking piece right there.
Oh,
Do you
this
think you
old
can
thing?
hold that?
This
Now,
is a masterpiece of my design. I call her Lady Liberty. Based her off the Statue of Liberty.
wow. I can tell even from here that is a very, very high quality rifle. And no, Azalea, I can't exactly wield such a thing. I've got one arm, and even if I had the grit to try and handle that thing, firing it would probably send me spinning out like a helicopter. Or vertibird.
That would be quite an amusing sight. Maybe we should get it for you anyway.
Jack puts the varmint rifle on the counter. The best one he could find that looks like it's decent enough. Here's this, and yeah, it's an impressive looking rifle. Definitely.
For the rifle, that will be 75 caps.
Ooh.
That will leave us with 35 for ammo.
Oh, we also
Or
have to keep up
anything
food
else.
as well.
Oh, don't worry. For each of my customers, I give them a few spare clips on the house.
Well, that's entirely generous of you, ma'am.
Just say I get a lot of business coming in and out of here.
Well, I don't imagine with all of the missile launchers and if you have any like fat men. Is the
Yes.
plural
Fat-
fat men?
Yes, you saw a couple of
Uh,
those on your way
yeah.
in.
Yeah, given all of the heavy weaponry around here, I don't imagine a few shells or bullets makes much of a difference in your pocket.
No, not really. I just did a British accent there too. Fuck
No.
you.
See, it's infectious.
It is.
This is proof that the British are a disease.
A terrible disease.
My
God damn.
Just like the French.
God.
So as you're picking out your weapons, and Dom, you grabbed the 32 pistol. Is that what you're doing?
That was correct.
So you put down the 32 pistol. Jack puts down the varmint rifle, and have you decided whether or not you want that sawed off?
Sorry.
Yes, you.
Brain. Yeah.
All right.
That was the only option. I mean, I don't
She
want
looks-
to
30
cock
caps.
the gun.
30 caps is plenty for food. We're good on food and such.
She looks to you, and she says, "You three look like a resilient bunch. I give you a proposition."
Well,
Don't
I'm.
have much
sure.
else going on.
Yeah. No, please.
Sure, go ahead. I'm curious.
Here, the Empire Wasteland here faces a plague. A plague of selfish, brutal, and downright psychotic people looking to take what they want, when they want. Whether it's caps in your pack, the clothes on your back, your virtue, or your life, if they want it, they're going to take it. And this town is the only safe place to trade in the entire Wasteland. So,
Sounds like most of the wasteland from what I've heard.
this is true, but here in the Empire Wasteland, it's vastly different. The Raiders basically control the entire place like it's their playground. Usually in places like the Commonwealth or out west, it's a lot less apparent. But here, simply stepping outside means you're their target.
So,
And as I would like to ask,
Wait.
we need someone out there taking care of those bastards. If you can do that for me, I'll pay you handsomely, and I'll even give you something up front if you agree. But right now, we're looking for the gang leaders of these sons of bitches to go down. And if you can find them and end them, well, I'll make sure you're drowning in caps and ammo and whatever else you'd like.
Do you happen to know the name of some of these raider gangs?
Well, we know one. Well, two in particular. There's the big one that occupies Manhattan that creatively calls themselves the Reapers.
The Reapers.
The Reaper.
To me, that sounds like the name a 12-year-old would give their edgy fan fiction persona.
Yeah, that definitely sounds a bit on the nose, don't you?
A bit.
Is there such a thing as fan fiction in the Fallout universe?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, one of the holotapes I had that had fan fiction on it was destroyed along with all of my other things, apparently. So none of you are going to have to go through the abstract pain that is reading fan fiction from back before the war.
Now, I would like to say we also know the whereabouts of one other gang. But before I reveal that to you, I need to know that you're on board.
Well, I suppose we might as well.
It's quite a hefty request you're making of us, but as I said earlier, we don't exactly have much else better to do at the moment.
She is also giving us free ammunition.
I try to ask every single Wastelander that looks like they know a dang thing or two that comes in here, but they all run away. This time I'm asking you.
Well, Jack just kind of looks at the varmint rifle and thinks about all the stories he heard of his grandfather, who was a vault dweller who did some stuff of his own, and said, "Yeah, I guess it's I can help out around here."
She looks to you and she reaches her hand out to shake yours.
He shakes her hand.
It'll be a pleasure working with you.
Yes.
Now, what about you two?
Are you referring to me, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I don't see anyone else in here.
Well, you also got Miss Azalea over there. Anyway, I'm more than happy to.
Or she did say you too.
Oh, two. I didn't hear the word two. My apologies. I'm a bit lost in thought about all of this new information I'm getting. Takes some time to process, you know.
ADHD.
Hey! That's not very nice of you to say. But yes, I would be happy to. And he extends out his hand. Also, how much ammo did she give me? Remind me?
As you purchased she goes, oh, my apologies. She reaches down and she pulls out for Azalea. She hands you 10 total shells.
Let's see. Pump action. Gotta add this real quick.
It's not pump action. It's a sawed-off double barrel.
I thought I heard. Okay.
Yeah, it's a sawed-off double barrel.
I misheard.
It's okay. And for you, Doug, she hands you 12 spare rounds.
Okay.
No, what's my bad? No, she hands you 15.
Clip?
My bad.
Quote unquote.
And for you, the two. A double barrel can only shoot twice before a reload. And for you, she hands you 20, 32 rounds.
20, 30, 20 extra 32s? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8 leftover. Is there a thing for leftover? There is not. I'm just gonna have to put that in.
Okay.
Here's Samantha look down and she says, look, I know it's a lot to dump on you, but if you truly want to help out, it would be much appreciated. We have so many caravans coming in and out that just get wiped off the face of the earth because of a promise being made by a fake radio station. I'm sure the three of you have heard it before.
If we have,
you have.
I don't know.
It's a radio station. It's whether or not it was the thing that got you to come here is up to you, but I wanted to say that you guys definitely have heard this radio station before.
Okay. Okay. Also, I just realized I never picked out my first perk because I'm stupid, so I'm quickly grabbing one.
Okay, so type. Do you have like a thing with the information on the sawed off that you can send me instead of me just asking a billion questions?
Yes.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
I have to go
Oh,
find
right.
it.
And I just realized I still haven't agreed. Well, I kind of did. Acknowledge that we don't really have anything else to do, so may as well
All right.
get
That works.
see what we can do.
Doug, do you need the varmint rifle as well?
I think I have because I have it from when you gave me last time. I just gotta look for it real quick.
It might be different because I think
did you,
Dominic changed
did
how
you
the
guys
shotgun works.
did you guys update the varmint rifle? Because I still have the one that you gave me a while back.
Well, we're using a different system that Dominic wants to use, so I'm
Okay. Then maybe
Dominic,
just be on
are
the
the
safe side.
void
Just
are
send
the
me...
void database weapons updated to your system?
They're in both for the most part. The 32 pistol, weirdly, is the only one that I see that doesn't have the original, or maybe the pistols do. I don't know why that is.
So, which one of the varmint rifles should I be sending to him? Because I can't.
Pick the one that has the damage die and the fire rate and such. Like, here,
Okay.
hang on. If you go down, and let me go down to varmint rifle.
I'm going to assume this one, and I'm just going to post it in campaign posts. Because why not? Bam.
Yeah, that would be the correct one.
Okay.
So technically, the damage would be 2d8.
I'm trying to find the sawed-off shotgun because I know it's here somewhere.
Okay.
Or the double barrel shotgun.
No, it's fine. I know you hate me. I don't care.
Okay, so it looks to be that we haven't updated the double barrel. So that's great.
Look, man, there's a lot to do.
You guys tell that we're not prepared for this at all.
We are prepared. But it's just not as prepared as we could be.
We're not prepared for the future. That's about as unprepared we are.
Exactly.
Prepare for the future.
We're not smart. Okay, so I'm gonna send this to you, Alex. So I would like to make sure. Okay.
So, by the way, the first perk that I'm taking is awareness.
Yo, mama.
So round
Very cool.
type will. Dominic, what was the round type
for
20 gauge?
Here in the Wasteland Survival Guide, that would be 20 gauge is a D8. 12 gauge is a D6.
So this shoots 20 gauge.
Yes.
Alright. 1d8. Hello, honey.
Yeah, a lot of the things need a reboot, and I might just remake a whole bunch of stuff. Or, functionally. What the hell? Thank you, phone. You're terrible.
The general AP costs, because we don't have an ability for the double barrel yet.
The general AP costs are in the VATS calculator. For D8s, it's one.
No,
it's
for skills.
Oh.
For skills.
And that's on a per weapon basis is the thing. Fuck, do we really not have a skill listed for the
No.
thing?
Apparently we don't even have the double barrel listed. I had it listed in my store, but didn't.
Isn't
not in the void?
Isn't the sawed off? No, it's not. That's weird.
Well,
that's rough, pal. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have a lot of work to do within these next couple of days filling out the void.
So I know I deal 1d8 damage.
The fire rate should be 2. I think. Yes? That makes sense?
I don't know what... There's no fire rate box, so
I know there's no fire rate box. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that even means.
I have to update all of the sheets. All right, I know this is gonna suck, but I'll make brand new things everywhere.
I feel like sounds like maybe we should have postponed another week.
Well, listen, I thought we were pretty much ready to go. I didn't know that Cameron had the sawed-off listed. I would have written the sawed-off. I would have. I guess I probably should have sat down and...
There.
What
I
other
have written a
shotguns
small
are
thing.
there?
There you go.
Because you knew I was using a shotgun.
There you go. We have a lot of shotguns listed. Apparently that one was not. But here, I wrote one up. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
And Doug, you got your varmint rifle, right? And Dom's
Yep.
got the 32 pistol.
I got my 32 pistol.
Yeah.
There's also no thing to list the range on the sheet, Dominic.
What do you want from me, man? I'm trying. All right, put it in the name.
Finish the sheet before we started.
Just
Can you guys tell that this is not quite
it's
there
not,
yet, but
bruh.
we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. We got things down. You know, you could just put in your brain that like, hey, it's got this range. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, she looks to you, and knowing all of you guys have agreed, she smiles. All right, now I can feel comfortable handing you 3 of these. And she, again, reaches under her counter, seemingly having an infinite number of items, and pulls out 2 pit boys, and, well, no, 3 pit boys, and she looks to you, looks to you, Eden, and says, mind floating your cute little buns down here.
Whoa. Flattery will get you everywhere, ma'am. And he flies over the counter to wherever she be.
She grabs the pit boy wire, and now, do you want, like, she's asking you, oh, fuck, you want access to this?
Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I do. Give me some of that.
She unhinges the wire from the pit boy and plugs it into your back. And you notice that you see Pit Boy software being installed into your software.
Ooh, some of that Vault-Tec magic. I can feel it coursing through my wires. Oh.
Update
Well, don't
complete,
make it
and
too
now
weird.
you have access to the Pit Boy software. And she looks to the 2 of you, Jack and Azalea, and says, well, these are for you, for agreeing to help me out. Little bit of payment up front.
Well, that's incredibly kind.
That is quite the payment. Where did
So
you
what?
get these?
So what models are these exactly? Just out of curiosity.
Pip-Boy 4144s. Probably.
Oh, okay. This one just okay. This just okay.
That's a bit of
Now,
an esoteric
where
model.
I got them, there was a whole box of them in this plane here, so...
Oh, an old Vault-Tec plane, maybe?
No, this is definitely a military plane.
Oh, why would the military be needing... You know what? It doesn't matter. Now, you mentioned that you knew the name of one of those raider groups. Would you mind sharing?
Well, now that you've agreed, I do. Well, I will share. So, at the moment, we know the location of one of the raider bosses. We don't know the locations of any others, well, obviously, other than the one in Manhattan, but this place is run by a woman named Henriette. Her gang is called the Cottons. These raiders are not good at naming themselves, I'll tell you that much. But they reside in a place they call the Nest. So I'm going to move you guys over to the map here. And
Okay.
I also just realized I'm a fucking idiot. Give me a fucking second.
That's fine.
Again, I apologize that I'm going to be a bit slow. Because I'm obviously...
Doing that. What's the condition of the shotgun?
It's at 75. Sorry.
Out of 100?
Out
Is
of
it all
100.
100?
It's not all 100.
No.
Well,
And
great.
the box
Dominic.
isn't big enough to fit the number 100 in there.
What do you want from me?
Bigger sheet.
I will make a bigger sheet. All right, it'll be on my list of things to do after I tire myself out on Friday
The only two
and
things
Thursday.
I still don't have are the general AP cost for the shotgun and res under ammo.
Reserve.
Reserve.
Meaning ammo you have in reserve.
That's what that is for. Okay.
Again, sorry,
Is
this is taking me a
base
minute.
AP cost just like
Oh.
5? Or...
So out of
Yeah.
curiosity, for the spirit animal she gave us, so is that 12 just on top of the clip that would would there already be a clip in the gun, or
I assume it
would I
was
be-
extra on top
She
of.
gave you extra rounds on top of what was already in the clip.
Okay, making sure.
And it
so
wasn't
that way
12.
I-
She gave you 15, Doug.
Yes, she gave you
oh,
15, and sorry, I said 12, but fun fact, that's what I had listed last time, and I
Okay,
changed it
well,
for this time.
Okay, well now it's 15.
My bad. I am so sorry.
Okay.
God, so stupid.
I know. I know.
Why must you fail us so often?
It's just part of my nature.
Okay, Big the cat.
Ribs! Spare ribs!
Fuck!
Answer me, goddamn it! Sorry. The video is so fucking good.
Also, I just realized
She
Cameron.
places the
Oh,
she places the location on your map. It says, now up there north, following the highway, you will reach the nest. Sitting slightly off the highway. Apologies, but there is where Henriette and her gang of thugs resides. We've had a bit of scouting, so if you're looking for a bit more information on the subject, I have a friend at the bar. Go find him, and he should be able to get you the information.
all right. Thank you.
Oh, and I almost forgot. His name is Trey. He usually sits at the bar front.
Okay, well, in that case, actually, I should just zoom in. That's how I'm going to solve the problem of nobody being able to see anything. Beautiful. I cannot believe I just thought of that. That's terrible.
Don't worry, Dominic. We know you're special.
Oh, shut up.
We love you all the same.
I'd like to say thank you for agreeing to help.
I really hope you give them raiders hell.
I hope we do too. It would not be very good if they gave us hell.
Well, they can give us hell, but we'll come crawling back out of it, kicking and screaming. Right? Right, friends?
She looks to you, and you see a sparkle in her eye, and Samantha just hugs the Eyebot.
Ah! Oh!
Eyebots are so goddamn adorable, and she just gives you
Kicking and screaming for us, maybe.
Hey!
You more beeping and booping.
Ah! At the very least, buy a man a drink before that. That's mighty kind of you to say. Oh, goodness gracious alive.
Before a hug? What are you, a Catholic?
Okay, I shouldn't have laughed like that. That was funny.
Jack is just staring at his Pip. Staring at his Pip-Boy in thought.
I
Deep in
suppose.
thought.
And latch that on my wrist there. After
I
she,
can't
flailing
control
it
myself
about.
around robots. I just find them so adorable. Even my friend out front. Oh, before you do, just so he doesn't light you up like Swiss cheese, she hands you all 3 tickets.
Oh.
Have him scan these tickets before you leave. If you leave without him doing that, he will pump you full of holes.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you to inform us. Right.
Now, if you want to do some test firing, I have some surplus junk rounds downstairs that you can use to go and practice shooting. Got a little firing range set up down there.
If you think that's okay, you guys can do it. I feel like I'm doing just fine.
Damn it, the British!
The British are coming. The British are coming.
After being buried under the dirt for God knows how long, what the fuck was that? That was British and Russian. I'm gonna fucking
Russian.
jump off a bridge. That's
Russian.
Russian.
I do feel as though my trigger finger is a little rusty.
Well, I'm happy to go down there with y'all if you feel like we need a second to learn to shoot again.
Oh, also,
Hopefully.
if you guys manage to take care of this, now no rush.
I assume you're not really too keen on, in your current state, full-on assaulting a major hub for raiders. But
I mean, yeah, I think we
with
want.
10 shells in my pocket, that probably would not be the best idea. No.
I feel like we're gonna maybe do other things, get money, get caps, get gear,
level
so-
up.
Yeah, then we'll.
no, I totally understand. This has to be a slow process. I'm not asking you to basically run in there with C4 strapped to your chest.
We've got to level up, allocate our perk points.
Oh my god.
But anyway, once this is done and that bitch up there in the nest is taken care of, let me know, and I'll send a team up here to occupy the area.
Well, all right.
We'll take back this wasteland one place at a time.
Right.
Suppose are we heading for the bar, or are we heading for this robotic expert next?
Well, I'll leave that up to you, friends. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
I think I'm gonna head. I think I'm gonna get some practice in first before anything else to make sure.
Well, yes, obviously that first.
Yeah.
She hears you say that, and she hands you a key. This is the key to the firing range.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I say for us because, Eden got got himself some stuff to take care of himself. We should probably do the same.
I practice firing by aiming at the sentry bot's fusion core.
The second you pull the gun and point it at him, he just looks at you and just turns your head into paste.
Do it.
So I am also doing this because I'm a nerd. Okay, I am a huge fucking nerd.
No way.
If you guys want to do a quest log, I have named all my quests. So.
Oh, I wouldn't have mind doing a quest log. I was gonna say this to you. I was gonna say this to you earlier, Cameron. I just made myself a thing called Edie Just GN's database for all of our stuff, just to take my big notes in and like my dossier entries or whatever. You could totally just make the things in the journal, give me access to them, and I could just write those entries that I'm writing.
I mean, okay. For now, though, add the quest for life and liberty.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on.
Sorry, I just tricked myself on a fucking pin. Because I'm stupid.
Sounds about right.
Oh god, that fucking hurt.
Okay, so for life and liberty. Okay. Nice. So our objective is to locate and eliminate what was her name? Henrietta. Okay, beautiful. Got it. Set and done.
Oh, Jack, you are heading down to the firing range to practice shooting.
Yep. To get my
No, yeah, I will join you too if you're going. No sense in letting around.
Are you all going to join? So you guys head down to the lower end where she pointed out. You see a stairs that head down underground, and under this ground, as you climb down these stairs, you notice a very large dug-out firing range.
Doug.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Jack is gonna simply go to his pit boy, go to the radio section, and probably just select one of the things and just drown out the.
On your radio, you see two options. You see "Welcome to the Empire Wasteland" radio station and "Pleasant Skies" radio, or "Pleasant Flight" radio. Sorry.
Well, from what it sounds like, there's a bad one that I probably should not be listening to. So we'll go with the Pleasant Sky one and start from there.
So you turn on Pleasant Flight radio. Now, before I go into that, really quick, you Also notice as you walk in, you see boxes in the far corner that have a sign on them that say "Junk Practice Rounds."
All right. Take a note of that because that's definitely what I need for this. And I'm not listening to Heartaches by the numbers right now as I'm getting things set up, am I?
Oh, no, that's a good one.
Just fucking
So
turn on this old like 70s style radio on for shooting practice music. Standing here, are you?
God.
So as you turn the radio on, you hear blaring, "Yo, this is Bad Baxter at it again. Now let's discuss our current issue. No one can fucking hear me out there in the wasteland. Now, for anyone that just so happens to be listening, I hope I can provide you a damn good time. So here's a little bit of rock coming straight to you." And it cuts out, and you hear a song, "Little Bit of Rock," starts playing over the radio.
Beautiful. Now, I quite like that guy. That's a good host right there. He's providing the energy even though his reach is about as far as my arms.
Well, I guess if we want to, we can check and see how it can help his reach.
Oh, now that would be a really great thing. I love listening to the radio.
So the radio plays and echoes throughout the cave dug out by Samantha as you fire rounds at the practice dummies set down range.
By the way,
as time passes on the range, I want you all to gain advantage for the next 8 hours on ranged attacks.
Oh, well, now that's kind.
I missed my first shot.
Friends, I need to let you know, by the way, that apparently, deep down in my systems, there was some kind of activation when I installed that Pip-Boy program. This Vault-Tec assisted targeting system thing. If you're standing next to me, about I believe 10 feet, as it were.
Approximately 2 movement squares away.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you can get 5% extra chance to hit in VATS, should you decide to use that. So food for thought.
Does not sound shoehorned in at all.
Oh, hey now. I'm just reading out what my internal systems are printing out. Don't you go whining about being effectively within the universe now.
Oh, by the way, you know what? Just for fun, Doug, if you want to, I'll send you the song that is currently playing over the radio.
Okay, yeah, that way. Also, I'm gonna send you I uploaded a clip from the Diamond City guard that gave his life for me because I recorded it because
The Diamond City guard that you murdered in Cold War.
Yeah.
No, I didn't murder him. He gave his life for me.
Uh-huh.
I just sat there and watched him die.
I'll believe it when I
That's
see
the song
it.
that is currently playing over the radio.
Okay.
I can't
Sorry,
listen
Doug,
to
I
it
don't trust you not
because
to
it
be
will
a
be
psychopath.
copyright.
Dominic, you know what the song is, though. I'll send it to you too, Alex, if you want.
It is indeed a little bit of rock. Oh wait, I can't hear on this one. I have to.
No, I mean, I can't listen to it either without muting myself because for some reason my microphone is doing that thing again where anything I play is hearable.
I understand. Just if you want to listen to it later, you'll know. Anyway, you guys have finished up your time in the firing range, and for the next 8 hours, you have advantage on your ranged attack rolls.
Does that include VATS attacks?
No.
Oh. Bad. Still, fair enough.
Now, I realize we also didn't buy any armor.
Oh, that would probably be a good idea, but do we have the funds for that? I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
If I had anything to sell, I'd help to sell. Maybe we should go looking around town to see if we can earn a little bit of extra dough.
Yeah, see if there's something we can do that doesn't require going out.
How much do you think she'd give for this? Fucking rip out my synth component.
And it's like 2B eating a mackerel. You just drop dead.
What the
just
fuck?
fucking Gmod ragdoll.
I So that's how we got our emergency.
Eden is going to flash his ticket at the robot as he leaves. By the way.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's
You're
Same.
flashing the robot?
Scanning. You hear scanning. Cleared. Move along.
Thank you kindly. And I'll move out. I'll move out.
I want to say that Azalea is extremely tempted for about 5 seconds to see just how far she can walk out of the plane before he gets mad, but decides that it's best not to risk being immediately killed.
Probably a good idea. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, like the metal ball holds up the ticket for what was his
You
name
hold-
again? He had a name, right? I forget.
The robot?
Yeah, didn't he have a name?
You
Or
don't
am I
know the
dumb?
name.
Oh,
You haven't asked for his name.
I thought I heard her say something about his name, but I might be.
Might have been somebody else. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a name?
He doesn't answer you.
Well, that's mighty rude. Come on, I know your programming's pretty strict, but you gotta have some kind of identifier.
He does not answer you.
How about I just call you Stoic?
He doesn't say anything.
That sounds about right to me. Have a good day, Stoic.
He says,
Have a pleasant day.
Ah, I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there.
Jack will probably hold up his ticket.
you also hear the scanning.
Scanning. Clear.
Scanning.
Okay.
Fringe.
Scanning.
Vibe
Scanning.
check
Cringe.
commencing.
Immediately unloads on you.
That happens if you sketch. That happens if you sketch an Amogus on the ticket. That's exactly what happens.
Scanning.
So it's like the 5th one this week.
Scanning. Sussy Baka.
Oh
my
God!
God.
Don't no, not
Alright,
Sussy
Anyway. So where is everybody headed right now?
Well, I'm waiting for my friends to come outside, but I think that we should maybe pay a visit to either the bar.
move your tokens, gamer.
I seem to be the only one who ever remembers to do that.
Dude, there's so much that I'm putting in notes right now. Okay.
Hey! Out of my personal space, there, Jack. Come on. I know we're friends, but we're not that close.
I like to think that Jack
To the
literally
left
just
of you.
ball tackled you.
Oh.
I love that.
You were to the left of me? That doesn't quite sound right.
Yeah, I was right where you were.
Okay.
That's weird.
I put
Yeah.
my token here and start playing basketball.
No! I refuse to be cast.
My thing's loading, so
So-
maybe there's a bit delayed movements there, but yeah,
Possibly.
you were to my right a moment ago. Now you're to my left.
As you all have exited the plane, you start to hear some panic over to your left, which over here. And you see a group of people gathered around a Brahmin who is laying down on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Looks like they've got some animal troubles over here. Hey, wait, Azalea. You're a veterinarian, right? Why don't you come help them? I'm sure they wouldn't mind paying us for their time, or for our time.
On a technicality, yes, I suppose it would be worth a shot.
I
I
heard the
imagine
British. I heard it try to come out. I heard
Was it? Was there British? God damn
I
it!
heard a little bit. I
It
heard
was in a cage.
It
It was in a cage trying to
yeah.
break out. yeah, it was trying.
I heard
Ugh.
it try to escape.
Because the way I'm imagining it is, it's more like she didn't really choose to be a veterinarian. She just kind of is good at it. You know, kind of like just how the programming from the original Miss Nanny thing got transferred. You know what I mean, right?
I do. I gotcha.
Try not to logic it too much. It doesn't make that much sense.
Well,
I guess, yeah. Where exactly was it again?
it's over here.
There's-
Sorry, I don't have a lot of tokens right now, so right here.
What?
It'll improve, promise all of you.
It'll improve. So as you move over, you see a man look up at you. You're in a lab coat. Are you a doctor?
Technically, yes. What is going on over here?
Please have a look at Hooves over here. We don't know what's wrong with her.
That's probably not the most. So that's probably not the most comforting thing to hear from somebody you want to help you. Is technically yes. Okay. Well, I'll have a look. What am I?
You notice that the Brahmin is laying down on the ground and it's breathing really heavily and it feels very bloated. It's still alive, but it feels bloated.
Do it.
Did anybody else hear a thunk just now?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was something.
Oh, so it must have been. Yeah, it must have been in the Discord call because that freaked me out. I thought I heard somebody. Like, we're the only two people in our house right now. I thought it was somebody else in the fucking house. I nearly shit myself.
Damn.
At least I heard something, and I don't know if it was the same thunk. But am I like rolling anything to check this, or am I just like?
I'd like you to roll me. What do we have? Animal handling? Is that
Yes.
a skill on the sheet? Yes,
right.
animal handling.
Yes.
Which one is that again?
You can either
Gonna
roll
be
animal
charisma.
handling or medicine.
Let's see. Wait. I forget. I should have. Oh wait, I don't think I. Oh right, because I took a perk for weapons, so I'm not proficient in either of those. Bleh. So that would just be a flat. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which one it is because I can't. Okay, intelligence. Uh-oh. I don't get a bonus to that. Eight.
Did you roll intelligence or did you roll animal handling?
I'm not proficient in it. Did you not hear me say that? Or
Wait, you're not proficient in animal handling?
Oh wait. Oh, God damn it! Sorry, my brain is not making sense of the fact that we're not working with D&D stats right now. It's confusing me. Sorry.
You're okay. Don't worry about it.
I guess I shouldn't re-roll it. Then it would only be up to a 12, so it's still not good.
So looking over, you actually notice that the Brahmin seems to be suffering from an external wound.
External wound?
It took a medicine or an animal handling roll to notice it's got a wound?
Well, you can try to investigate to see what the wound was caused by. It's a very small wound. It's not major, but it's very small.
Bullet wound, maybe?
I'm assuming. I mean, I can try to check the wound, but I'm guessing that's probably medicine and. Oh, fuck these stupid metal dice. These metal dice betray me every fucking time.
Well, you can always try.
Metal dice never do me any good. I don't know if they're fucking cursed or what. So it is medicine? Or...
Yes, it is medicine.
7.
Looking at the wound, you have no idea what could have caused it, but you can definitely see that there is a lot of swelling in the area. Applying your hand to the area, you notice that the swelling is incredibly hard. It is not a soft swell.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what the actual fuck what to do here because I unfortunately am not programmed with veterinarian knowledge in real life.
Well, I mean, your roll was pretty trash.
Yeah. Because you guys fucking hate me.
Other people can roll if they want to.
Well, man.
I mean, I suppose I could go for a medicine check, but I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you, I'm not exactly proficient or even good at any of that.
This ain't good.
I will. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Look, the veterinarian thing was really just an excuse to be proficient with making pets. I wasn't.
That's you're getting out of me.
You look at that and you recognize that kind of wound.
What? Oh wait, never mind. I forgot for the wound I rolled 7. Never mind.
Yeah. You
Sorry.
reckon? I'll say the literally the DC is 10.
Christ
So-
fucking mighty.
Yeah. Jack, you recognize this wound. This Brahmin was stung by a bloatfly.
That's a bloat
gross.
fly injury. That's a bloat fly injury if I ever seen one.
And upon further investigation, you notice that the swelled area begins to wriggle and writhe.
Oh, ugh.
No, thank you.
You're a veterinarian. How can you be so squeamish about these kinds of things?
This is out of character. This is out of character. No, thank you.
You're right. It's out of character for you.
Oh my fucking god, Dominic. We've talked about this. Not every word
Yes,
that comes
I
out of
know.
my mouth when we're playing D&D.
I saw my
I'm
opportunity
not
and I
doing a
I
funny
shot my
voice-
shot.
What do you do?
Okay. Can I roll anything to figure out if I know how to deal with this?
I mean, you could always
yeah.
just cut it
Situation.
out.
Oh yes, because just cutting it open is,
You look to be the surgical type. Make an incision and yank that sucker out.
Yeah, right. And remind me, where did I place my scalpel last? That's what I thought.
You hear a guy say that. I'll go get you one, and you see him dart
Oh,
off.
fuck.
You see him dart off.
See?
in this
Problem
direction,
solved.
And he enters this office over here, and about
I'm gonna roll to see if
5
I know
minutes
what to
pass,
do.
and he comes back over and he hands you a surgical scalpel.
Cut it open
I'm-
and yank it
I'm
out
gonna-
like a bad flash drive.
I'm gonna kill this poor Brahmin because I'm not proficient in medicine. This poor creature is going to die.
You'll do better than me.
Ugh.
I might be technical myself, but my technical knowledge of medicines and everything is
Holy
about...
fuck! I just rolled a natural 20.
With surgical precision, you manage to circle around the wound and eject
It's just despite
what
Eden.
looks to be a writhing, blood-covered bloatfly larva. There are multiple of them. There are 3 writhing bloatfly larvae now on the ground.
Can I just whack them with my thing as she like pulls them out and flops them on the ground? I just want to hit him with my appendage.
Jack still has that rock.
Oh, Jack!
Here you go. Do the job.
Time to rock and roll.
You grab
you
the
have
rock
to-
from
no.
Jack and you start
Oh, God.
beating the shit out of these larvae, smashing them into little bit. They're not
No, I'm
hard.
I'm
to
just
smash.
I guess I'm just passing the larva over to Eden.
And with that nat 20, I will also say that you're
Oh
able
my
to sew the wound back up and
With
stop
what,
the Brahmin
magic?
from bleeding. Sure.
Get a
why not?
precision laser.
I guess I guess we could just say that somebody
Yeah.
the guy brought back.
You rolled a nat
Surgical
20. It's the
thread.
magic of nat 20s. Anyway,
I
So-
can't believe that fucking happened. I was just talking about how this fucking creature was gonna die.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god.
that's the first nat 20 of the game, everybody.
First critical of the game.
Actually,
Holy shit.
technically not. You rolled a critical failure on a d6 earlier. Although I guess that wasn't
That-
for anything, huh?
Shut the fuck up. Yes,
Yeah,
that was for
You
something.
don't crit fail on what?
I was
You
just
wanna know what
fucking
that was
around.
for?
God
Do
damn
you
it.
want to know what that was for? I
The
was
opening?
rolling to see which person was going to wake up first.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay. I have
Anyway.
recovered.
What was I gonna do if it was me?
After a few minutes, the Brahmin stands up and begins walking slowly, but begins walking again. And you notice the man who called out to you grabs you by the hand, Azale, and he says, thank you so much. Without that Brahmin, we'd be done for. Here, he reaches into his pocket and he hands you a small bag. Here, take some caps. You earned it.
Thank you. Fuck, what was that? What was that? That was...
That was...
Can I jump off a bridge, please? Can I roll
Yeah.
to jump off a bridge?
There's
Sure.
a bridge that you could jump into. It's got
That
some
was-
irradiated
that
water,
was
but
fucking German. What?
thank you.
Why? What is wrong with me?
You're
lots of
yeah. I
things.
know how you feel.
I genuinely feel embarrassed that I keep. Okay, back to it. Okay. Okay. I take the money and say thank you in a Russian accent because apparently my brain is not fucking working right now.
God, dude.
I don't.
Well, it is
I'm
what it is.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my fucking head right now. Like, I'm trying to formulate how the fuck you say thank you in a Russian accent, and it's not working.
Yeah.
Let's
What?
Or just say thank you.
Well-
let's get you cleaned off
Thank you.
first.
Yes, that would be good. And how much did we actually get paid?
You look inside the bag and you
no, I
find
opened
a
the bag.
pile of 75 caps.
That's a big number.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nothing to try from.
Well, it is yours. The most I did was scream for Jack to hit it with a rock.
And also, I mean,
No,
I mean, yeah,
no,
it's yours.
It's very
and all I
helpful.
did-
I mean, couldn't
and
just
all I
have
did was
those
point-
things squirming around, could we?
No. Nasty little varmints.
Well,
Sorry, I don't know
I think
why, but the way
regardless,
you said no made me laugh.
God.
No.
No. Well,
Okay.
look, we'll get you
Breathe in.
washed up, and
Breathe
then
out.
we'll get to the bar so we can get you properly fed.
Yes, indeed. We can also find out what all of these other buildings are for too.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are heading over to the bar?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to reset my brain to not being I can't say the R word. This is Twitch. Can't say the R word. This is Twitch.
Gosh.
Okay.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know if it makes it better or worse that you're.
As you approach this, you see the bar. It sits comfortably neighboring the plane to well, your left or the plane's right. This bar is owned. Well, hold on. Fuck, shouldn't say that. But
Well,
you see a sign
Eden will
in
go
front of the
inside.
bar. You see a sign in front of the bar that says Mickey's Bar and Bed.
Mickey, huh? Alright. Eden will open the door with his little hand and he'll step in. And as he steps in, no, I don't have something like that. I was gonna say, no, because I was gonna say as he goes in, he's gonna play the sound of stepping on a creaky floorboard from his body. But I don't have any holotapes with that on it or anything like that.
Is that Michael Mouse I've heard so much about?
Okay.
I think you mean Mitch.
Anyway,
Mitchell
upon
Mouse.
entering you notice the bar has a comfortable atmosphere with a large circular bar in the middle of the room. Inside the circle looks to be a round layered shelf stocked with a wide selection of various alcohols and non-alcoholic beverage. Hanging above the center shelf is a round ring-shaped neon Nuka-Cola sign that changes color from red, cyan, and orange. Bar stools surround the bar with all sorts of people sitting down having drinks. The bar also has many booths spanning the walls, with people eating food and drinking. At the opposite end of the bar lies a counter with stools accompanying it with a kitchen behind. The party can hear the sound of someone cooking food in the back. Party can also spot a girl with short brown hair in a Vault 15 suit taking orders from patrons and bringing them to the kitchen. The suit donned with leather pieces around it for extra protection. And when you enter, you are greeted by the girl. Find a seat and wait. I'll be with you shortly. If you're here to drink, sit at the bar.
I wish I could, ma'am, but thank you.
Oh. At the moment,
You notice that
There's
she's not
beeping.
she's not exactly like paying exact attention to you. She's wandering around, like making sure people have their food and such and such.
That was God, Trey. that we're looking for, right? Am I stupid? Am I getting that
Well,
wrong?
that was from the last time. Yeah, you mentioned you're looking for Trey. Sorry, my brain is
Well,
also
the last
got
time?
brain rot. You leave me alone. I have brain rot too. Okay, not from the last time. Leave me alone.
We're all in
You're looking for Trey.
this together.
Yes.
The rot consumes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, where do you go?
I guess to the bar. 'Cause
Awesome.
that's where we were
Yeah.
told that-
I should follow these two because I unfortunately cannot partake in any of the pleasures of humanity.
Approach the bar.
And
You
you
notice
Imagine
that a
that we
lot
can
of this
exactly pour the alcohol down his fuel port, do we?
as you approach the bar, you notice a lot of this bar has a lot of Nuka-Cola paraphernalia. And you see the man who you assume to be Mickey behind the counter. Mickey is bald with a long, curvy mustache, and he also wears a black shirt and a white apron on top. Around his neck sits a Nuka-Cola Quantum brand bandana, along with the many other Nuka-Cola styled signs and aesthetics around this bar. And as you sit down, he looks to you and says, "Howdy, strangers. Welcome to our humble little town. The name's Mickey. What can I get you?"
The sound of
Well,
beeping and ordering.
I have no idea what you just said.
What it really was it was a compliment on his Nuka-Cola style. You know?
What is your passive perception, everyone?
My passive perception should be 13.
where?
It would be 8 plus your perception modifier.
Oh, okay.
8 plus my perception modifier.
My
That would be.
passive perception is 5.
Oh,
It's 10.
nice. So I got 13.
Because I took
Oh.
points out of perception to get really high,
You,
yeah.
you immediately notice, Dom, that he kind of looks like that smile on his face isn't quite real. You can tell something is bothering him.
Sounds like customer service.
Now you leave that man alone.
Anyway, so I was like, I don't think you actually answered me, Cameron. Am I correct in that Trey is the person we're looking for? Did I get the name
Yes.
wrong? Okay.
Yes.
Well, Samantha told us to come here looking for a Trey.
Oh, Trey. Well, he's not here right now. He was out hunting. He'll be back soon.
Well,
Eden lets out a couple of questioning beeps at him.
He looks to you. I have no idea what this
Right.
thing is saying.
Hey,
Okay.
Azalea, please let him know that I find his I've seen his face, and in it I see deep sorrow and worry, and we would like to possibly inquire as to what's going on.
she kind of stares at him for a second, and then turns to the guy and says, "He is concerned about you. He thinks you do not look, as pleased as you put on the front for."
Oh, well, if you must know, I have a lot on my mind right now. Hey, you look like the traveling types.
You could say that.
Would you mind making a delivery for me if you're out there in the wasteland?
There is an affirmative beep.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. He hands you a bottle and a small note. This bottle is it's a Nuka Dark rum bottle, and it's wrapped in a small red bow. He said, "Hey, this is for my brother. He and a team went down to Crosstown in attempts to settle a little further in to the wasteland, and I'm a bit worried about him, and I'd love to know about his well-being. So if you don't mind delivering this to him when you head down that way, or if you head down that way."
Oh, you don't see much of this stuff lying about anymore.
Oh, sirree. He gets a couple of affirmative beeps, and sorry, he said it was going to who?
Crosstown, his brother. To his brother in Crosstown.
Crosstown. Okay.
Quest name. Quest name. Quest name.
By the way, my brother's name is Kent. You should find him putzing around over in Crosstown.
I was saying because you said you had all your quests named.
Please add the quest "A Fading Flame" to your quest logs.
Ooh, sounds spicy.
That's a spicy one.
Deliver Nuka Dark to Kent in what town?
Crosstown.
Crosstown. Well, if you all want, I can get you something to drink in the meantime while you wait for Trey.
I don't think they're going to be serving battery acid, so I'll have to stay out of this.
So certainly would feel not so fuck. It certainly would feel not so polite to get up and leave after already coming in. So I suppose we may as well have a drink. Jack?
Okay, I will pay you 150 caps for that note, and if you want to, I'll also get you guys a drink on the house.
You sound very far away now, Cameron.
Sorry, I had to lean down and grab a dice. I will try to. So, did you hear what I said, or no?
Yeah, I heard.
I can repeat it.
Yeah. We heard it. Yeah.
And also for helping me out, you can have a drink on the house.
So I mean, so it sounds like so. Will there be any food as well?
Yes, we have a kitchen in the back. Just wave down my partner. She'll get you.
Well, I'm realizing now this may be an important detail, but one of the original things I included in Azalea's outfit is a worn Nuka-Cola T-shirt underneath the
right.
coat.
Hell
I forgot
yeah.
about that. He looks at your T-shirt and he says, "So, you a Nuka fan as well?"
I've partaken where I could, but you know, not exactly easy to find the stuff around anymore.
Tell me, what's your favorite flavor? And he looks at you like he's dead serious.
Hold on. I gotta look up a list of all the Nuka-Cola flavors real quick. Because I'm not very knowledgeable on the on all the variations.
Jack will say, it's tied between orange and victory.
He looks to you. Both wrong answers, but still respectable ones.
It all tastes like battery acid, but
Wow.
Wow.
As a person who drinks battery acid,
one look at the lore of Nuka-Cola, and you're gonna tell me you don't think that shit tastes like battery acid?
No, it tastes like cola.
He kind of like. Can I examine it? Can I examine him a little? What do I think? Can I try to determine what his favorite flavor might be? Or at least get a read on his personality, and then I'll make a guess.
You look at him, and you're looking for a specific telltale sign.
Maybe.
That he is what his favorite flavor is. May I remind you that he is wearing a bandana?
Yes.
Do you remember what that bandana? Okay.
I don't remember what the bandana's.
He's wearing a Nuka-Cola Quantum branded bandana.
Now, color me silly, but I would imagine that yours is likely Nuka-Cola Quantum. Right, Azalea, please.
From what I've heard, this is much more difficult to find than all the rest, but I do know that once found a Nuka Kiwi, I believe it was called. It was very good. So, out of the fairly minute number that I have tried, I would definitely say that was probably the highest up there.
He looks at you. So that T-shirt's fake. You're a fake fan.
Ooh, there is a beepy ooh.
By the way,
he says that to you, like, but so
looking up at
when you said you noticed his face changed when you said out of the ones that I have tried, and he looks at you because to him you can tell that a Nuka-Cola fan who would wear a T-shirt is one that has tried all the flavors. And
well, okay, maybe if this was pre-war, that would be, a respectable opinion to hold. But some of the flavors aren't so easy to fucking find anymore.
Well, that's what makes him the best of the best.
He's
I'm-
he's literally staring at. You can tell he's a very, very passionate person.
I apologize. I did not realize that you could be a fake fan of a beverage.
You are passable at my bar, but you're on
So
thin ice.
so Jack will say the iBot said that he would guess your favorite would be Quantum.
iBot would be correct. How would you know? Are you psychic?
I just have a good eye for people. Now, I wish, and tell him, Jack, that I wish I could taste the delight of Nuka-Cola, but unfortunately, I lack a mouth.
Unfortunately, he lacks a mouth.
He
And I'm
looks
thinking
to
this
the, he looks to
caveman,
you,
like,
he looks to you,
caveman has.
Eden. You see him start to cry.
You want to know what's even worse? You want to know what's even worse? Eden has a worn Nuka-Cola sticker on his body. You know this to be true. It's on his reference image.
Yeah, he looks at you and he starts to cry. I'm so sorry. What's happening to you? It is my duty now to make sure that you can taste the sweet, sweet taste of Nuka-Cola. One day, I will create a fuel that tastes like Nuka-Cola.
That doesn't sound right. But you know what? I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate it very much.
More along the lines that fuel port does not have taste buds.
I will make one. I'll have the robotics guy across the street make one.
That might sound unpleasant when I actually need to refuel. Though I will admit, whiskey appears to be much more prevalent than fuel. Perhaps I could retrofit myself to run on beverages. Oh, that doesn't sound like it's possible. An iBot can dream, though.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Jack's seeing this like, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the kitchen real quick and just you two can do that.
Moving over to the kitchen, you see like a window where you can see the woman in the vault suit standing back there. You also see a very grizzled, like, old man sitting back there. In what looks to be, he's wearing a chef's hat and he's also wearing a coat, and you see him cooking over a grill. And as you approach, you notice the woman, she looks to you and says, "Hi, welcome to Mickey's Bar and Bed. What can I get you?"
What's on the what's the house special today? What's the
house special? Hey,
yeah.
Garrus, what's the house special? I don't know, meat, I guess.
Now, is that meat with quotation marks?
You're not at the kitchen.
You're right. You're right.
You mean held hostage by Nuka fan right now?
I am being held hostage by a rabid Nuka fan.
What kind of meats do you like? Mole rat? Rad roach? Rad stag? None of it tastes that great, but hey.
Probably settle for Urag's egg. That sounds pretty decent.
All right.
Death Claw.
I'll cook you up some rad stag.
No.
I need enough for probably 2 people.
All right. I'll get you 2 rad stag steaks coming up.
Talking to the Nuka-Cola guy. Now, if it was the British, gonna fucking rip my throat out.
It's trying to break the bars.
Like, if I don't talk for too long, it just comes back.
It just happens. You just get British.
If you are such a massive Nuka-Cola fan, then I must ask, have you tried Nuka-Cola Yellow?
He looks to you and he says, "Every single bottle of Nuka-Cola is under that table." And he just stares at you. And he doesn't say anything else after that.
He gives her a murderous look.
Is there yellow Nuka-Cola under there?
He reaches under the table and he pulls out a bottle of yellow Nuka-Cola.
I wouldn't trust that as Nuka-Cola, friend. I think he's trying to pull one over on you. That is definitely a piss bottle.
He stares at you. That's all he does.
To be fair, because apparently yellow Nuka-Cola is described as having an interesting smell, so maybe yellow Nuka-Cola is just piss. That might be the case.
There is not a
Oh,
single kind of
no.
Nuka-Cola I don't like.
How to Azalea, mind asking this man how he feels about Nuka Wild? Especially considering that the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company was the ones that they got bought out for. You know what? I don't know the whole story. I'm not even going to pretend. I just know that it's a controversial one.
Might as well.
God,
This has
she's gonna
proven
die.
fairly interesting thus far. Sir, how do you feel about Nuka-Cola Wild?
Anything with the label Nuka-Cola is amazing to me.
Fantastic. Perhaps. I don't know anything about the cooking, so I can't say. I can't say what I want to say.
Do you have Nuka-Cola Black?
Are you just reading the Nuka-Cola wiki? Like the wiki with all the Nuka-Cola flavors on it?
I mean, I'm assuming that most of this is common knowledge, is it not?
There's a
maybe not
lot of
common knowledge,
flavors.
but-
There's a lot of flavors for Nuka-Cola that are like kind of obscure.
Because I'm
Like
assuming
because-
Especially
but-
these days.
because Nuka-Cola Black is listed under Nuka World, so I assumed if it had
Yeah,
anything to do with Nuka World, it would probably be.
I'm
you know.
pretty sure Nuka Black is just Nuka Dark.
Mm.
Which is the dark rum.
I don't know.
which is
What?
this stuff.
Originally called Packed Full of Joe before being bought out by the Nuka-Cola Corporation. Wait, that's Nuka Boost.
You do have the wiki
Looking at
open.
wikis.
Yes, I do. Because
You're
I,
looking at the wiki.
dude, there are like 2 flavors of Nuka-Cola that I know. How did you want me to answer this fucking question?
Make one
Answer
up.
like your knowledge
Bluff
of
it.
Nuka-Cola.
Bluff it.
Bluff it. Like, here's the thing.
Am I
if
playing
you
a
don't have
character
the
or am I
knowledge-
playing
Yeah.
myself?
When
If
in
you
your
don't have
character's
the
history did you
knowledge-
write that she loves Nuka-Cola? She's wearing a t-shirt.
I
call
didn't
foul.
write that she loves it, but you don't have
Objection!
to love something.
Objection.
What
Okay,
what he
I
was
guess
doing,
redact the last 20 minutes.
No, that's wrong.
I didn't realize I was
God.
breaking the rules, Dominic.
No one is breaking. Oh my fucking god!
You're
Take it.
being a bit of a bitch about it. So
Did you even hear me make my sick Danganronpa reference? Eat my cock and settle the hell down.
So is he
Will you
normally
stop being a
like
bitch?
this? Jack will. Is he normally like this? Jack will ask the kitchen staff.
every single time somebody walks in here with any sort of Nuka-Cola branded anything on them, he definitely lays into them.
Is he? Does it get dangerous or so? Like, should there be some like off-limit things we should know about?
It's kind of hard to tell. I did once see him pull a Magnum out on someone. I remember the conversation going, "Oh, I don't like Nuka-Cola very much. It's super bad. You shouldn't be drinking it. That's bad for you." And then he pulled a gun on them.
don't
Okay,
ask
well,
your coworker how much they make. Don't ask a woman how much she weighs. Don't ask Mickey what his thoughts are on Sunset Sarsaparilla.
so I'm guessing it'd probably be a dire idea to talk about sarsaparilla then.
No, he likes Sunset Sarsaparilla too.
Okay, so he won't murder over that. Okay, good to know.
No.
Does he like
Good to know.
sarsaparilla because they got bought out or
You're
because
not
it tastes
at the
good?
fucking. You're not at the kitchen counter.
You're right.
Eden.
You're right. You're
Eden.
right. I'm.
But,
So,
okay.
I
So he's
like
fine
like to
he's fine
remind the
if
DM that
sarsaparilla
all
gets brought up.
this bullshitting is in waiting for an NPC.
So, by the way, as you're talking, Mickey pulls up a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum and he slides it over to you, Azalea, sorry, and he says, "You're going to drink that, and you are going to taste Nirvana. Do you understand?"
Well, at least
I
I don't
feel
have to
like-
worry about the negative health effects. She kind of like mutters under her breath because obviously the details of that statement would be a bit.
You would still suffer negative health
Problematic.
effects.
You would. Yes, you would.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Are
Yes.
since that fucking
Yes.
Yes.
They can get sick and they can die of
You can get-
radiation
can-
and shit.
Can synths get cancer?
I don't fucking know. Maybe
Probably.
that's not
Probably.
touched on in the
Yes.
games.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
show me the
cancer
Fallout.
is probably-
I'm pretty sure the only difference between a human and a synth is a synth doesn't age. I
Yes.
think. Yeah, synths don't age.
Find me the terminal in Fallout 4 that says synths can get the clap.
Christ.
Anyway, I haven't
Why
heard.
do I even try?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, he slides you over that bottle, and he just looks at you.
I mean, I'm not going to pass up a free drink. Assuming this is still free and you are not now making me pay because you are mad at me?
He's just looking at you. He doesn't say a dang word. Not one.
Okay. Just fucking throw it back. Sorry, I had
You
to.
start drinking it, and, it's Nuka-Cola Quantum. So as you drink it, it's up to you whether or not you actually like it, but
What does
it's
Nuka-Cola
Nuka-Cola Quantum.
taste like again?
From what I remember, I don't actually remember what Quantum tastes like, to be honest with you. I should.
Because I kind of imagine a lot of Nuka-Cola flavors kind of tasting like the perk soda machine.
Oh, by the way, I do. There is a thing of G Fuel that I want that is literally Nuka-Cola Quantum flavored, and I want it. But it's G Fuel, and G Fuel sucks. So.
By the way, what was the vault number on the suit again?
Vault 15.
Thank you.
It's lemon, lime, coconut, and pineapple berry.
Huh.
Lemon, lime, coconut, pineapple berry. Jesus fucking Christ.
Apparently.
Throw in a little radioactive isotope and you got it.
Yeah.
So you come all the way out from Vault 15?
Huh? Oh, no. I just found this thing.
Huh.
Oh. I used to be a relative of a member of Vault 13.
Apparently,
Interesting.
Nuka-Cola is berry lemonade. What?
Somehow that doesn't sound right.
That does
Nuka-Cola
not sound
is
right.
It
cola.
doesn't.
It's
No,
cola.
it's a cola flavor. It's like Dr. Here's the thing. Canonically, it's like Dr. Pepper, right? It has like 18 different flavors in it.
Hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it's described as.
But, so you do drink it though? Like,
Yeah, I
you're
drink
just. Do you like it or what?
I mean,
Hey, that's up
I'm
to
not.
you.
I'll just say I like it for now because I don't know what it fucking tastes like, so I don't know whether or not to say.
You put
She
it. So
would.
you, as you drink the bottle,
It might be disgusting. I don't know.
You're just downing the whole thing.
I mean, maybe not chugging it unless he keeps giving me a dirty look if I like put it down.
He's just looking at you. He just looks serious. He's not like giving you the stink eye or something. He's just looking at you with a serious face.
Also, yes, I just confirmed, by the way, it's the result of a combination of 17 fruit essences balanced to enhance the classic cola flavor.
So it is just okay. So what does the wiki say for quantum then?
I don't know.
But while you look to that, Jack,
Sorry.
you see, well, here you go. And she walks back, and you see the chef. He puts the 2 steaks on a plate and says, "There, give it to him." She goes, "Yeah." She hands you the 2 steaks. And there you go. That will be 10 caps.
Jack pulls out the 30 from his pockets and gives them 10.
Thank you. Have a good one. And she goes back into
You
the
too.
kitchen.
Jack comes out with the 2 plates. Gives 1 plate to your name's a good.
All right.
Zoria? Did I say that right?
Azalea.
Azalea. I just wanted to make sure I got that right. Okay, Azalea. He goes there. Azalea. Hand you a plate.
Okay. Take it.
It's
So,
Rack's egg.
as you approach, you see a very intense, like the tension you can cut with a knife. He's staring at Azalea as she drinks down a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum, and he looks like
he looks like he's currently witnessing the Great War itself.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just reading more into Nuka-Cola Quantum and seeing, but the first few trials of the soft drinks were ultimately fatal, but isotope CE774 only resulted in some dizziness and other mild side effects. The fuck?
Dude, the Fallout pre-war world was fucked. I would objectively say that the Wasteland scenario is more tame than back in the regular pre-war days.
From what I can find, there is literally not a single statement in Fallout lore that describes what Nuka-Cola Quantum tastes like, other than it being described as having twice the taste of regular Nuka-Cola, whatever the fuck that means.
That's like if you were to eat like a powder of like candy, like some kind of powdered candy or like powdered sugar, and then you just put twice that amount in your mouth.
I don't know, man. So I guess it tastes like 30 what wait, 17 plus 17. My brain can't math. 34? Am I stupid? That's 34, right? I'm sorry, I'm bad at math. I guess it tastes like 34 fruit essences instead of 17.
And yes, it would be 34.
I'm stupid, okay?
Jack will just casually try to get the Nuka-Cola fans' attention. The bartender fan be like, "Hey, do you have any spare Nuka-Cola orange?"
Oh, absolutely. He leans down and he pulls out a bottle and he takes a bottle cap opener and he cracks it open and caps free. Hands you the bottle and he says, "That will be 7 caps."
Okay, here you go.
Do I suffer any radiation from drinking this?
I'll put.
Yes, you should be suffering rads, I believe.
Whoa,
I need to check to see how many rads do you get. It's 5. You gain 5 rads.
Okay.
I think it should be 20. I think it should be 20 for a quantum, right? Or not 20, 10 for a quantum.
I mean,
do you have that database with all?
I mean, Nuka-Cola Quantum is literally made with a radioactive isotope, so.
Yes, it is.
Nuka-Cola. Oh no, here we go. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Gain 3d4 rads.
Oh. Okay. Do I roll that or?
That doesn't seem right. I would have to. I'd have to look at that again. But yeah, it would be 3d4 rads.
Just gain a yeah. I'll roll it. Hold on.
Well, I rolled 8, so.
Oh well, you gain 8 rads. There you go.
And for the rad stack, I assume also.
No, you do not gain rads from cooked meat.
Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not how radiation.
No, that's not how radiation works, but that's how it works in Fallout.
It's how it's gonna work until I write it otherwise, because that's gonna take a while. Also, yeah,
Fallout has a lot of funky stuff like that.
As you sit there and eat, and you enjoy your Nuka-Cola, which we'll say Nuka-Cola Orange is the same as regular Nuka-Cola, so I guess.
What
no,
was that?
it's orange.
1d4. It would be Nuka-Cola is 1d4 rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll.
Could one of you perhaps ask Mickey a question that I've been burning to ask? I would like to know how he gets his hands on so many bottles of Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola Orange is quite a rare find, if I think so, anyway. And for him to just be selling them and giving them away like that just seems a little bit... he must have a good supplier, is what I'm saying.
Well,
roll me persuasion.
Would he be rolling or should I be rolling?
Probably.
Yes, I'll have him roll. For the sake of actual gameplay, I don't want him to never be able to roll his own persuasion checks. So he'll roll it.
4.
He looks at you and he just says, "I don't have to tell you anything." Although, maybe he looks at you. Go ahead and roll again. You made
11.
very good friends with him. He loves you.
11.
No, I don't think I'm willing to reveal my supply.
That's okay. That's okay.
I have a feeling I've probably got like a -5 modifier if I tried to roll it.
Well,
Well, what? Huh?
that's it. You guys, as you sit around the counter, you wait, you eat your food, drink your Nuka-Cola, and the bartender has various conversations to Eden about his favorite flavors, his top 10 favorite flavors of Nuka-Cola. And eventually, you hear the sound of the bar door swing open and close, and you see a man carrying a large mole rat carcass into the restaurant. He has a hunting rifle at his side, and he walks in, and you see him carry it into the back room into the kitchen. He walks out and sits at the bar next to you, Jack, and says, "Whiskey on the rocks." And he goes, "Sure thing." And he pours him some whiskey with some ice in it and hands him the glass. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my mind.
Jack will just casually say to him, "Samantha sent us."
So you're the new idiots that decided to take her up on her mission.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
quite
not
rude.
nice.
Yeah, that'll be us, I guess. Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're looking for information on the nest then.
Yes, at least for future endeavors.
All right. I'll just tell you one thing. Place is like a goddamn fortress. Been scouting it out for a while, and here's what you need to know. People tried, people failed to attack them. I've seen several times caravan guards attempt to go in and save whatever friends they had left and just get utterly obliterated. I would advise not a frontal assault in this matter. Now, I do know of one thing.
Wasn't considering it, really.
I found a mysterious entrance in the back. It looked to be that there was a cave that went under the wall. Perhaps, maybe, if you're looking for a stealthier approach, that might be your entry in.
Well, stealth might not be my forte, but
We can definitely probably.
The ball, he cannot exactly sneak.
I can be quiet though. Watch, and he just stops beeping.
But I assume you're.
No, yeah, my little thrusters still make a bit of noise.
Would there be
I
anyone?
could just carry you.
Oh, that's true.
Wouldn't have to have your thrusters on.
Would there be anyone that they? How many enemies would you say they have? Out of curiosity.
I'm gonna be honest, can't quite count. I've seen tons of different people going in and out of that place. Although,
Any name factions?
No. I've seen only a bunch of raiders. I'm guessing most of them, or the majority of them, going in and out, or the Kite Gang. I have seen a couple people from the Reapers go in, but that's as far as differences go. Now, a little bit of information for you. This is important.
Go ahead. Okay.
It looks to be that they have a large dome extending from the center of the nest. See people gathered around it, like they're watching a show of some kind. I don't know what's in there, but I keep your eyes peeled.
I mean, it definitely might be a good idea to get an idea about where the head boss is, so we can, at the very least, if nothing else, we can try to take them out. Because, without leadership, they'll later send their eat themselves alive.
I don't imagine that the boss tends to make their constant location known to those outside.
Oh, I can confirm she's in there. In fact, I was the one that confirmed it in the first place. She's there. You can hear that. You can hear her announcing things, calling things out over an intercom. I've never been able to get close enough to know what she's saying exactly, but...
Well, we could probably take a... If we can try to get close enough and get some notes on that. Because every information we have will be useful in trying to figure out where and how we can probably at least take her out. Because, like I said, I think the Raiders will do themselves in.
Well,
if we can get her, just get to her.
Yes, and even the fact that she seems to run some kind of intercom is incredibly vital information. Thank you. I guess somebody else should thank him for me.
I'll try. Our iBot is very grateful of that information of the intercoms.
Well, that's fine by me. But remember, you've got an alternate entry point on the north side of the wall.
We'll definitely check it out just to see how it'll work.
Sorry, but that's about all the information I can give you on the matter. Anything else is just speculation.
Well, definitely would be nice to I guess some of the information we might have to just get by scouting out the area.
Could work. Don't know if you'd see anything I hadn't seen, but you can
I
always
also-
give it a shot.
I also definitely want to also take a note of anyone that if I do find out that if there's some big faction that they might have pissed off or stepped on the wrong foot of, might be a good idea to get in contact with them, maybe work something out.
Are there any
Also-
other raider groups that you specifically know about that we can at least add to our list?
To be honest with you, I haven't ventured very far in. See, the raiders get more and more dense the closer we get to Manhattan.
I see.
From my
So,
God, from my experience, raiders are always pretty dense.
this is true. Bunch of idiots. But effective idiots. And to be honest with you, I'm not willing to get myself caught by a gang I don't know anything about. So I tend to stick to my area.
Sounds like the great cons on steroids.
I have no idea. I have no idea who that is, but
They're a gang of raiders back out west.
I see. Well, anyway, that's all the information I have for you. I'm gonna go back to my drink. If you need anything else, don't bother me. Go bother someone else.
Very happy to have met you, partner.
Yeah.
So we can. I guess the first things I'm thinking of is a stealth boy. Would be a nice thing to get.
Ooh, I don't know if we can afford.
Yeah,
those.
that seems a
Yeah,
bit
but-
steep.
We could check, but I don't imagine those come cheap.
We might have to find one out in the
Also,
wild.
I opened Discord and I see the boy resting his chin on the bed. He is so
Well, I'm
handsome.
just saying. Well, we might have to find one out in the wild, and this hope the guy will get lucky. Definitely gonna have to go dig around on pre-war stuff.
Well,
Perhaps it would be a good idea for us to go out scavenging a little bit. Maybe take out a few early locations off of our list.
We obviously shouldn't just be charging our way directly
Yeah,
into a raider base the first thing we do.
I mean, yes,
in
none
this
of
place.
us have that plan. None of us has that plan in mind, but
Oh,
just
did he mention where Crosstown was?
no.
Mickey. Attention
Yeah,
calling
Mickey.
beeping.
Hey, Mickey.
He
you're
looks
so
to you. Are you looking for me?
Hey Mickey, you so fine. Where can I find Crosstown? Hey Mickey.
Do you?
Crosstown?
Somebody translates that for him. I'm guessing.
Not that
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Oh well,
Rephrase.
actually, you know what? He'll try his best to charade it by pulling out the bottle and making a questioning beeping noise.
You know,
Yes,
roll
that is
per-
the bottle
roll
I gave you.
persuasion.
Oh my
Roll
god.
persuasion.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be great.
It's gonna
19, actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He looks and he goes,
killing
"Oh,
it.
you're wanting to know where Crosstown is? Yeah, sure. You have those. You have a. Well, do you have a map that I can mark?"
Do we have a map? I don't think we have a map.
Head boy.
Coordinates.
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks
Coordinates,
at
sir.
you, Jack, and he yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna.
I
get
stash
that
it away.
ready.
I stash the bottle back away.
Yeah, Jack will bring up his boy for him the mark on the map.
Sorry, I'm just going to get that ready.
As long as it's not settlements I have to go save, then I'm happy to have this.
Kind of another settlement that needs our help.
Another settlement needs your help.
God.
Sorry, this is taking me just a second here.
I might practice a better voice for Eden at some point.
Just start practicing your caveman hillbilly voice and your adequate voice for whenever you're talking to either of us.
Right.
One thing that I feel would be stupid to use at any point, but I feel obligated to say at some point would be hold on, I have it open. How the fuck do you pronounce this? Ogun. I don't know how the fuck to say it. I don't want to butcher it already.
There you go. I've marked that on your map for you. So I'm going to move you guys over to the map screen so you can see.
Ooh, Crosstown's quite a ways, but I feel like we can do that.
Yeah, hit a couple of
Why am I
ruins on
zooming
the way, get some supplies,
Oh my.
and make it there.
Yes, that is. Oof.
That is quite the journey. God, yeah, that's like 60 miles.
Holy fuck.
What do you say? What would you say the safest pass through Crosstown would be?
Highway. Definitely the highway. Sticking to the roads is probably your best bet.
Okay.
All right. I suppose
if you guys have any supplies you need to pick up, I'd try visiting maybe the doctor's office. He might be able to get you something.
Well, that's a good thing. I was also wanting to ask about the radio station. That's here in town, right? Or at least I'd assume so based on the name.
Radio. They're actually... Hold on, let me move you guys back to the map. They're just down at the extra door. So just head past the apartments and get over to there, and you'll find the radio station.
All right. Well, thank you. I was wondering that earlier. I appreciate it.
Of course. You see him get waved down by another customer who walked in, and he just, well, I gotta get to work. And he moves over and starts helping him out.
What about you two cowpokes? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, just finished eating. I'm ready.
You got free food, free drink. I'm ready to go.
None of that was well. I mean, you did get a free drink. That's true.
The drink was
Yeah,
free,
he
but
did.
I didn't pay for the food.
He got it for fruit from me.
Okay. So what's up next for the bunch of you?
I vote that we head down to the radio station and see if there's maybe a way we could help out with that. I'm partial to radios myself.
Okay, we can go to the radio station, then after that we'll stop by the doctor's office, get some supplies, and we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Well,
And
aren't we also gonna stop by the robotics guy?
That's true. We got a lot of stops to make.
Yeah.
The robotics lab is this one, I assume. Or at least I think so.
No, that is the water processing plant.
Oh my god, I see it. I'm not gonna say it, but I see it, Cameron. I get it. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I guess we could stop by the robotics plant first, because it's closer.
Oh my fucking god. Is that a...
What?
I don't know if it's like a specific joke, but I think I see something there.
Okay, so you walk up to the door, and on the front of the door you see closed. A closed sign over the door.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Eden gives it a knock just to be sure with his little arm.
You knock on the door and you hear some walking, and you notice the door open, and who opens the door is a small child. Looks up at you and says, "I'm sorry, we're closed."
Oh, ain't that the cutest little thing down there? I'm sorry to bother you, little missy.
It's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy. Oh,
Assuming the child's gender.
Yeah, it's a boy.
I'm a boy.
I told you I'm not a medical professional.
I'm sorry, my dad will be back soon. He said he was going to get some supplies.
Oh, yeah, responsible little lad. Well, we won't bother you.
Well, maybe how long ago? Just out of curiosity. Like, how long ago did he say this?
He left this morning.
Okay. Can never be too sure. Sometimes children don't know when to start feeling worried about things. So he could have said he was going out for supplies a week ago, and
Went out for milk.
Daddy didn't come back last week, but he always comes back eventually.
God damn it. Anyway, he says, "I'm sorry, I can't let people in when he's not here," and he closes the door on you.
Okay.
That's fair.
I suppose that is the radio station taken care of.
That's the robotic station.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the robotic center.
Oh, I thought you said. We got too many places to be going, man.
I think you just you need to maybe get those glasses of yours fixed.
Last I heard, you said we were going to the radio station.
I then said we would take a stop off at the robotics spot. Now, didn't I? Heathen.
Good boy. Sorry, I was giving my dog some
Okay.
attention. Forgive me.
Sorry.
Did you just call him a heathen?
I did.
What? What is this?
What the fucking problem with me today is?
I don't have a problem with you. What the hell?
It sounds like you fucking do.
Maybe you need to
Just
fix your
teasing.
ears too.
He's just teasing. Anyway.
I mean,
So-
okay, all right. I
guys
will
heading to the
chill
radio
A
out.
lot of teasing. Gee.
All my friends are heathens.
Nobody
God
loves
damn
me. Everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. Long and skinny ones. Itty bitty bitty ones. Ones that wiggle and squirm. Bite the heads off. Suck the juice out. Throw the skins away. I could eat worms all day.
Jack will knock on the. Well, I guess. Knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear a voice inside. Oh, come on in. Door's open.
All right.
Okay, so he just always talks like that.
You guys enter and you see a tall man in wearing really ridiculous clothes. Like he's wearing a bandana on his head. He's got aviators on. He's wearing what looks to be a gold-colored tie and a gold-colored tuxedo, wearing a white shirt under. And he looks to you and he goes, "Yeah, welcome, friends, to my little piece of paradise. What can Bad Baxter do to welcome fine people such as yourselves?"
I suppose we're here to inquire about the state of your radio. We heard you complaining about the reach, the range. Now, size doesn't normally matter.
Actually able to hear me.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
All right.
Well-
Well, friends, it's quite the doozy of a sitch old Baxter finds himself in. I'll just be rightly frank, friends. I could use a set of badass Wasteland rollers to help me boost my signal. Let me ask you something, friends. Have you heard of Prosperity Radio?
Prosperity Radio? No, I have not.
Jack will quickly look at his radio list to see if it pops up anywhere.
All you see is the Welcome to the Empire Wasteland Radio.
Okay. Well, Jack will say I don't see it on the radio list, so no.
Oh, that's strange. Let me see.
Okay.
He looks at your radio list and he's, "Oh, those bastards changed the name." Well, anyway, you see, friends, that radio station used to be called Prosperity Radio. It's a station run by those sub-brick raider jerks to lure poor caravans into coming here to find their own slice of paradise in the wastes. Like mine, you dig? Once those caravans come through, blammo! Them poor unsuspecting cards get wasted by those psychos for the clothes on their back. Truly awful business.
Yes, I believe
sounds
we're
like-
familiar with their practices.
Yep, we are witnesses of this event.
Witnesses is
so
a bit of an
Sorry to
understatement.
hear that, friends.
I plan on getting even with them.
Well,
Same.
good, because I have a way you could do that. You see, they be bouncing signals off the towers scattered around the Empire Wastes.
All Bad Baxter asks of you is to turn at least 5 of those towers to my frequency. That way old Baxter can help redirect any caravans coming New York way to come here. Then we can warn them about the raiders. That way they don't head straight to Manhattan way and get killed. If they come here, we can still get the trade this town needs to survive, and we can encourage caravans to go back the way they came. So what do you say, friends? Will you help old Bad Baxter out? Play those nasty raiders?
I will help old Bad Baxter out, I say, and I do declare. I do declare it so.
Anything to set the record straight to those freaks.
Certainly don't want anybody else ending up buried under the ground or tied up in a tree and barbed wire.
Guessing we've got quite the deal going on here. He reaches out his hand, and you see his hand is covered in rings and things. Like, he's covered in very eccentric accessories. He reaches his hand out to you.
Eden will shake it.
Right then, with every tower that you manage to clear, old Bad Baxter will give you 100 caps. How's that sound?
That's quite a lot. You happen to know where these things are?
No clue, my friend. I have no damn clue.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess we'll have to figure that out on our own.
Here's a little bit of spiciness for you there, though.
I can't
if you manage to get...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. I have a little spicy offer for you as well. If you manage to get all 10 of the towers scattered around the waste, I'll give you guys 5,000 caps.
That's a lot.
Plus the 100 caps per tower.
That's
okay.
Okay,
well,
I can't imagine that radio towers are very easy to miss, so I suppose I'll keep an eye up.
And at the end, I'm pretty sure that Raider radio will help pin it down.
I'm so glad to hear. I finally got some crazy bastards to help me out.
Yeah, that is definitely. Here comes the
We've already filled up our to-do lists with a number of other very crazy requests, so...
Oh yeah, it's getting my blood pumping. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hate to cut this beautiful conversation short, but I gotta head over to the booth and start broadcasting again. And despite nobody being able to hear me, the people in town may hear me. So I'm peacing out. And he moves over to this door here.
To be quite fair, I think they could probably hear him from outside the walls, if I had to guess. But you know what? I'm sure it'd be just as good.
We'll be able to hear you like a mile down.
Here's hoping. Yeah! And he heads into the booth and sits down, and you notice he pulls down a big microphone in this soundproof room, and he starts just... You can't hear him through the door once he closes it, but you can just see him doing this. He's like...
Jack technically has his radio still on.
Oh, you have the radio on? You hear him go, "Hey, welcome, rad cats of the Wasteland! This is Bad Baxter, back with Pleasant Flight Radio. Now, a lot more of you are going to be hearing me very soon, because I got 3 crazy bastards to help me out. We're going to be raising those towers and raising hell. So sit back, relax, and listen to a little bit of tunes by your man, the myth, the legends, the Ink Spots, with I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. Well, guess what, bitch? It's all dead in a blaze." And it stops, and you hear the song "I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire."
I'm preemptively apologizing. For this one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is a far cry from the quest we thought we'd go on.
What?
Huh?
Get it? This is a far cry from the quest we thought we were gonna go on.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you?
I have not played Far Cry, so I don't get the joke.
There's a big shtick in Far Cry about climbing radio towers.
Oh.
As like a thing that you do to open up the map and expand radio broadcasts.
Which one? Aren't there like 7 right now?
Also, I would like you to add the quest
Radio silence to your quest logs.
Okay, alright.
Question, Cameron. Can I steal stuff in this game by grabbing it, walking out of view of the
No.
nearest NPC, and then
No.
putting it in my backpack?
No.
No. Oh, I thought this was Fallout.
God, you're such a dick. Fuck you.
Radio
Oh god.
silence. Alright, well, I guess the only place left to head for is the doctor.
Okay.
Yep. This one's wise.
Oh, you guys head up to the doctor's office, and you see the doors closed, and you see Joseph's medical clinic over the door.
Okay, Joseph's medical.
Was it Pleasant Flight?
Pleasant Flight, yeah. Pleasant Flight Radio.
Radio.
I'm not gonna lie, voicing Bad Baxter really does a number on my throat.
Drink water.
Well, we are coming up on about 3 hours. Do we want to keep going?
Can end it here because what might happen next may lead you into something bigger. So,
Well, I feel
I
like
guess this is a
I would say I feel like we should at least finish up with the
Yeah,
town
we
first.
can do that. I'm just saying we're coming up.
Okay. Well,
Because we don't want to, start the next session with one small bit of preparation and then going off. You know, start off in the action. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's
Yeah.
wrong with me.
Bad Baxter's always starting.
Okay.
Bad Baxter's always starting on the edge.
Grab this ticket, oh bitch.
Anyway, so you guys have headed to the doctor's office, and you're standing outside the office. I'm just gonna move you up there, Alex.
Right. Oh
Just-
God, I have so many
Fine.
tabs open. I need to stop.
It's
I
okay.
have fucking the perk
And
sheet.
So do you enter?
Jack Knox. Jack Knox.
You don't get an answer, but you notice that the door is unlocked.
Okay, well, he'll open and go in.
Entering the clinic, you see that you are greeted by the sight of a small waiting room with magazines scattered around the old pre-war furniture. A jukebox playing quiet jazz can be heard faintly in the room. And after a second or two of waiting patiently, you see a door from the operating room burst open, and a man with thick round glasses and doctor scrubs bursts through the door with a 9mm pistol in his hand. The man has thick black hair and a well-kept goatee. He stops at the side of the party. Which, sorry, I'm kind of reading off my type description, so I shouldn't have said that. Forgive me. Please, you must help! Little girl by the name of Kinsey, she just bolted out of here! I tried to chase her, but she's faster than I anticipated. I don't know what to do. She was afraid of the needle. Please, you've got to go get her.
Processing.
We can certainly do so, sir. We can. And it is aggressive and distressed but helpful beeps.
Please, you need to work fast. She is heavily irradiated. Her and her friend were out playing in the waste dump for some reason. I don't know what possessed them to go out there, but she's got it bad. If we don't get to her soon, she may die. Or maybe she'll even ghoulify. I don't know, but we have to help her.
Well, I mean, one could hope we would ghoulify rather than die, but I understand that neither option is preferable, as rude as that may sound to one of the. But we will certainly try to find her. I mean, would you have any idea where she would have gone?
I saw her run down Parsippany High School way. Here, hold on. You can tell he's frantic, and he starts moving his hands around, and he grabs Azalea's hand, and he pulls it out over the Pip-Boy, and he points at the Pip-Boy. Here, there it is. It's not far.
Do you have any quick supplies that you can give us? Because we're kind of really low on stuff.
Roll persuasion.
God, I mean, I feel bad for this, but I mean, we really need something here just to be on the safe side.
We have 2 stick packs.
3 stim packs each, actually.
Oh, do I? I thought.
There were
got
6
the
stim
6.
packs total and 3 robot repair kits.
2 robot repair kits.
Was it 2? You said 3.
Yep.
Well, I'll lower it to 2.
Persuasion. There it is. I am not the greatest at this. Let's roll 1d20.
I heard 2.
I'm not 20.
He immediately
Oh,
goes,
wow.
right.
Hold on. And you see him run back to the operating room, and he comes back out here, and he hands you 3 things of Radaway and 2 extra stim packs.
Okay.
So
That's
we'll
what I
we'll
can
get
spare.
together.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be enough.
Was that
I'm
necessary,
sorry.
Midnight?
Thank you so much. I'll even pay you when you get back. And you see him hold up his hands like he's thanking you, and he says, "Thank you. I can pay you when you get back. I promise."
What did he say the girl's name was, by the way?
He said her name was Kinsey.
Kinsey.
Okay. Sorry about that very loud shout just a moment ago. Midnight thought it would be a great idea to dig his claws into my side while trying to jump onto my lap.
What would you like me to call this quest in my log, Cameron?
The quest is called Bad Rads.
Oh, I remember. Thank you. Okay, so we've got For Life and Liberty, A Fading Flame, Radio Silence, and Bad Rads.
What was the name of the high school again?
Parsippany
High School.
How the...
I called it Parsipanny. I think that's right.
Echo will, I guess, turn around towards the door and load up his gun and spin out.
You're gonna have to give me just a second while I get that.
As like the Fall 4 theme music plays.
Right.
Midnight, will you stop?
I would love to be playing music. We never went and tested whether or not it's copyrighted.
Well,
No, we haven't.
I feel like this, specifically the Fall 4 theme music, would be just playing as like the tension builds up and everything else. As like, you know, this is the start of our adventure.
I love it. I actually really like that.
I unfortunately cannot, because, you know.
Cause I like the Fall 4 one because it slowly builds up and gets more epic as it gets to the.
But I think that should be a good point to end, right? Because we just got the quest, and it is exactly 7 p.m. over here.
Yeah, 4 whole quests already.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful how those build up.
Oh, one of them is more of a long-term quest. I mean, I guess we could like immediately go out and just try to find all 10 radio towers immediately.
5. Right?
10.
Well,
10
There
in
are
total.
10 in total. He only needs you to
Yeah,
activate
but if
5.
we find all 10, we're gonna get 6,000 caps in total. So
Okay.
we'd be fucking idiots not to try and find all 10.
Yes. All right. Regardless. All right. So I fixed that in my log, and to close us out, I'm gonna have a reading from the dossier of ED-GN. Here we go. The dossier entry on the Empire Wasteland. The remains of old New York and its outskirts. The Empire Wasteland is always broadcasting a message of profits and prosperity in their midst. Do not be fooled. The entire area is run by raiders that get more thick in density as you approach the island of Manhattan. And that is your blurb to end the stream off for the evening. We will have another one after the next stream.
Thank you all for joining me. I know it was kind of a mess.
For a dramatic reading of Spyro and Cinder's Valentine's Day.
No,
I'm
God.
killing you.
No.
I'm killing you. It's over.
Thank you
I'm in
so
there.
much,
had
everyone, for
something
joining.
good.
I would
We
like to
had
close
something
it
good.
out. Let me say something, bitch. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. This took a lot of effort for us to put together, and it will get better and better as we go on and on and on and get farther and farther in this. Will be more refined. Things will be more efficient.
Yes.
So thanks for the patience. Love you all. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Make sure to catch us. Make sure to catch us on Thursday.